What is... What?
I'm live.
-3, -8.
My brain partially tuned out and I just started picking up on random numbers being said.
We're streaming.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Pretty sure I am.
I don't believe you.
You don't? Then look.
I can't.
Why can't you see?
Because Nick's making me play an Earth match.
I
Wow.
never made you do anything.
Wow.
Said, hey Nick, I really want to play an Earth match. Can we pretty please?
Yeah, sure.
And I
That's
said
what happened.
fine, but I don't think this is our best option to play League and
Nick.
D&D at the same
Oh.
time because we can
Nick.
only focus at one thing at a time.
I hate you.
Hey, I'm not the irresponsible one. My ult has a full 20-second cooldown. So literally, it's never off cooldown. It's never on cooldown. My bad.
Oh my internet really lagging me right now.
Okay. Let's start. I just had to write out a little thing. Okay. So, let's look at my notes. Last time you did that. Okay. So, after a few days of general just walking and
Fighting goblins.
fighting hobgoblins, yes, that
for a
was
few
fun
days.
for a few days. Only a few days. And traveling across the high road. Everybody eventually. Oh, hold up. Let me just get the stream going on you guys. Does that look good?
Yes. Are we recording?
We are streaming.
Oh, hello.
Yes, we are streaming. Let's just get some music going for just the sake of it.
I think probably. Yaunt clowns. 1 second. Ow. I need to grab another can of lemonade. I've only had one.
You have cans of lemonade?
Yeah, you've never heard of a can of lemonade?
Are you a loser?
No.
They're the only things I drink at this point. They're everywhere
Would
around
somebody
my
like
room.
to stream that so we can get some audio?
Sure.
Thank you.
Waiting for that. I didn't want to do it.
So, after a bit of traveling, eventually, the group comes across sees what comes across the horizon, which is the walls of what you all may assume as Neverwinter. So, after a few days' travel, please, what would you like to do?
Go to sleep.
Ha! You already went to sleep.
Oh, okay. And then just enter where quest is supposed to be.
So upon reaching the gates, the entry you can notice is just simply a single guard standing as a watch, like what are they called? Like a post? Checkpoint guard.
Standing guard.
Yeah, shut up. But they have a whole bunch of people just lined up, traders among the folk. Maybe you can only see maybe one or two adventurers, but there's chatter, just light chatter as you're coming up, and you could probably assume it's just a line to get in. As they walk up, go in, walk up, go in, walk up, go in.
There should be a fight.
So,
We go online, I guess.
wow, you're quiet. I need to make you louder.
There we
Quick
go.
question.
Yes.
Did we ever decide whether or not I just had normal leather or studded? Probably just normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So,
Yes. Go in line. We gotta wait. We're not more important than these people.
well, while you all are waiting in line, there is chatter. You can, now that you're closer, you can hear in on it. There are people talking about how busy it is in Neverwinter right now, and different going-ons, but you can probably assume once you get into Neverwinter, it's going to be pretty packed. Everybody's holding on tightly to their stuff. Some people notice, only the most keen-eyed. Mainly because it's a big crowd, lots of people, don't want to get things stolen. But, nonetheless, you eventually, maybe after like 20 minutes, 45 minutes-ish of waiting in line, you are all at the front of the line. And the guard greets you. Well, hello! What is your purpose for visiting Neverwinter?
Wait. I don't remember who does. Was it? Guys, come on.
I'm not technically there.
Yeah,
so-
you guys aren't there, so don't worry about it.
No, where's? Freaking.
Those who are there.
Okay.
What's Neverwinter again? That city?
Yeah, the
Wait,
city you
what
guys
was
were going
the-
to.
The thing that we're trying to
What city?
find and go to,
Is the
what was
pretty
it called
dragon
again?
lady.
Take good notes!
I don't remember.
I just remember pretty dragon lady.
Oh my
Yeah, but-
god.
The word that they said.
None
Oh,
of you
yeah,
take
I remember
notes?
too.
I took
Uh,
notes, but I haven't been here, so like.
He's just asking what the thing that you guys are trying to find is.
Oh, just visiting.
You're just visiting. Family?
Visiting.
I guess. Because sorry to intrude,
forgot
but
the name of
it doesn't seem like you are all family.
That seems quite racist.
It is, but I don't really care. I'm trying to protect Neverwinter, so my racism does not matter as of right now.
Well, you see, we were all orphaned, and we just made ourselves family, because that's all we had, you know?
Roll deception check.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not supposed to do that, because of the thing I chose. Wait, hold on.
You aren't, but don't do it again.
No, I was joking. I didn't actually.
Okay.
I didn't know my character was saying that.
I assume everything you say is what your character is saying.
Oh shit! Someone else say something. I don't.
We are on
Your
the search
business?
for something called. Oh, what was its name?
Gelfer.
Oh, I did write that down. I'm a
Kelfer.
clown.
Happen to
Oh.
know anything about Kelfer?
I do not. Are you here looking for somebody who does?
Yes.
Yes.
We are.
And that may be.
Anyone else?
We were told it's overseas, so we're trying to go there.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the Dockmaster. So, well, I need to put you on the books as something. So, what should I do that as?
What should be? I'm so brain dead right now.
Your names, a group name, whatever. It doesn't matter
Oh.
to me.
Oh, we don't even have it.
Adventurer Group A.
I already have one of those down.
B.
B. I also already have one of those down. So people
Keep on
sometimes,
going.
some people here just decide not to.
Adventurer Group 420.
Surprisingly, we have that already.
Munchkin!
It goes up to adventure group. And he kind of, you can hear him just
It
like
skipped
flipping through the
straight
book.
From number 69 to 420.
7,891.
Evil
Adventure group.
X8.
Z.
Crap, I already forgot the number. I'm a clown.
7,893.
IO.
Nice.
Adventurer Group Boar Space Invaders 8.
Oh. How do you spell that?
BOAR space SPACE
Space.
space INVADERS
Wha-
space
Wait,
H.
wait. Please. Again, that was a little fast.
BOAR space 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 INVADERS space 8. Yes.
Space, Invader Space 8, yes.
That is it. That is the name. You don't need to
I'm afraid we already have one of those.
We don't have one of those.
Or Space Invaders
But
Space
it's too
8.
But
Yes.
just so you know,
She
for
just
all
wanted one.
future
Base you think of.
future proceedings in Neverwinter, this is what you would have to go by.
Okay, anyone write this down?
No.
I just did.
Okay, but
No,
you're,
I meant
yeah, but
out
you're
of
gonna tell us
character.
evil.
Are you sure? This is what you want?
Jonathan, no.
No. Okay. Well, please decide on something. You're holding up the line.
Munchkins.
You told me to come up with a name. I came up with the name.
We didn't
What's
expect
wrong
you to
with
be an
Spore Base
entire
Space?
circus.
Well, what's wrong with Boar Space Space?
Well,
Space
don't. Okay.
8?
First of
Space-
all, don't pick
yes.
Munchkin because that's just what I gave you guys. I'm gonna swap it to whatever you guys changed the group name to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I might not, but
Not just a clown. you
so
are an
pick
entire
a name. That'd be a good idea.
I
The
vote
Kelfers.
No,
Biggest-
you clown.
circus. He's not a
Biggest
clown, he's the
dickhead.
entire circus.
You're not here.
How about Furkel?
for
No, we're not furries.
I meant Kelfer.
Oh,
Oh, I
no,
know.
you don't understand. I've got it.
No, what is it?
Hold on, I gotta type it out.
Okay, please.
Rooflick.
What is it?
No, okay, let's not do that one. Guys,
Okay.
come on.
You can't fool me. I can literally read backwards.
Oh.
There it is, boys.
Nintendo 64. Nintendo 420. No, Happy. I don't know.
5 years later.
Nobody has an idea.
Minecraft.
Well, I don't want to hold up the line anymore, so I'm just gonna write you down for now. Wait, hold up. God damn it.
I think it should be Boar Space Space Space.
Or Space Invader 8.
Add.
Yes.
Yes, this happens a lot. That's why we have Adventure Group 7,892.
3. It's 3. You said you had all.
You're a
groups.
3. You are all 3.
91, now we're 92.
No. Oh, wait.
Oh, idea. Duckerston. Duckers.
See? Wait.
Duckers.
What?
Duckerson.
Okay.
Adventurer Group 7892.
Okay. So we're just gonna put you down as that for now.
Duckerson.
No.
Terrorist
No.
group number 7,890.
Oh.
Terrorist. Did I just hear that?
No. You may not. But
I promise
please,
we're not terrorists.
you're holding up the line. Be on your way.
Okay, let's just
Fine.
take this and go. This isn't important.
So, um, you were let into the gates of Neverwinter,
Sadly.
and it's almost hard to get a standing because there are so many people moving around this just really cramped area because this is where everybody gets in. There are people trying to meet up with others. It's very loud, and almost there's like a overlying dust in the air from all the kicked up dirt in this area. And all around you, things are happening. People are bumping into you. People are asking you to buy something. You don't even know what. It looks like a small seashell with a handle in it. Pff, who knows? Um,
I want to
but
buy it.
okay, but that's about it.
You're gonna get robbed soon.
We should locate the nearest bar because there's usually lots of people there we can talk to. Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Oh, is that just an okay, sure kind of thing?
I don't know what else to do here. I'm so confused. It's so chaotic here. I just need to get out of this crowd.
Then go do what you're meant to go do. What you were told to go do.
Go find Kelfer.
Go find the Dockmaster.
Oh.
Kelfer isn't a person. It's supposed to be a place, isn't it?
We don't
We don't know. We just know a dragon said it, and that's about it.
A dragon said the word kill for now. We're looking for it.
Yeah.
Thank you, June. Very cool.
Maybe an address or a name, a little map. I don't know. Kelfer.
Check Google Maps.
Kelfer.
This just in, our DM is a clown.
Yes.
Well, what if it's a phone number?
What if it's a phone number?
What kind of phone numbers? What are you
1-800
Kelfer?
Kelfer.
1-800 Kelfer. It has to be 7 letters for it to be a phone number. That's
Are
only
you
6.
serious?
Yes.
Maybe there's a second R. Maybe it's 2
Kelfers.
R's.
It's 1 R.
Gee, thanks,
But what if it's 2
June.
R's?
It's not
And
2
we
R's.
didn't hear all of it.
You didn't hear any of it because you weren't there.
Yeah,
Ha.
stop pretending you're there.
Shut up. Maybe it's a phone number.
We have to go to Kel Furnishings Market Street in the UK.
Well, I think that maybe a good idea would be good to find this dock master that was mentioned.
Oh, it's December. Yes, we should.
No?
That is
Yes?
correct.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
Okay,
We should
well,
go find the Dockmaster.
so you're just gonna stand there?
It's fine. Hold on. We should plan
While
on
trying to work our way through the crowd, lightly pushing anyone, we work our way to the Dockmaster.
You're gonna have to find him first.
We
Nah, I'm
Hate
just
to be
kidding.
that person,
I'm
but
just kidding.
getting
It's
yelled
it's
at.
really
Please
easy.
excuse
Just what?
me.
It's not that hard. You just kind of walk towards where the ocean is and you find the docks.
Okay, bye. I will not be able to attend the session. I have to go, and I'm probably going to be gone for the rest of the night.
That's okay as long as you have 5 people.
Cool.
Hi, friend. So we should
Love
go
you.
find
Your attendance doesn't matter.
Oh,
No one cares. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so eventually you all make it to the dock. And there are lots of people, and you can hear the planks of wood underneath everybody's feet just creaking, as there are people running around with boxes, supplies, rope, getting onto boats, moving around. There's a boat that just came in. You can see people tying up the boat and knotting it to the dock. But other than that, you can also see among the crowd that there is a dark elf that is kind of overseeing it all.
spooky. We should ask him.
Walk up to him and ask him,
Adventure Group
"Hey, I'm the
7892
Dockmaster."
walks up to this man.
You know that's not your name. That's just what he wrote down on the paper.
They're gonna stick with it.
I feel like they are, and I'm really mad about that.
Okay, no, we have to come up with.
To
an
be
excuse
fair, you have
later.
to realize, before Critical Role started, the group was literally the shits.
Yes.
Before they started streaming, that was their group name, and they had a whole argument on whether or not they were gonna change it for the stream.
And then they did.
I think we should have something to do with rocks because of the mending rock.
It doesn't
Please,
matter.
no.
Let's move on from that.
Please, we spent an entire 2 hours
Okay.
arguing over a rock.
Can we please
That's why it's very important.
So-
go
Anyway,
ask this man
okay, let's go
where
talk
the
to man.
dock master is?
Hello, are you?
He's
know
probably the dock master, considering he's overseeing them all.
Yes. Let's ask.
Okay. Let's ask.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Are you the dock master? If not, do you know where we might find the dock master?
I am the Dock Master. And what might you need?
Do you happen to know anything about Kelfer?
Yes, I do. It's quite a ways away, actually. But yes.
Do you know if we
How
can-
would we get there? How far away are we
It's
talking?
a place.
Maybe a whole month's travel, probably. By boat.
So,
And a pretty fast one at that.
And how much would such a thing cost for the trip?
So what would it take to get us,
Wait,
group
wait,
of
wait,
travelers,
wait.
to get there?
wait. What is Kelfer? Like, I know it's a place, but what?
Over the sea?
What? Obviously, but
Well, honestly, I don't know much of it myself. It's more of a... It's not exactly a myth among sailors. Yeah, we all know it's a real place. It's just that nobody wants to go there, given that it's extremely far away and extremely expensive to get there.
oh, well, we're broke. That's the
So-
problem.
I assume you all want to get there.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to send one of my own ships out, and that's the majority of them here. But I'll give you two options. You can either, also reset the music if you'd like to. You can either buy a little boat that's kind of just been abandoned on the docks that I need to get rid of. It's called the Keel Eel. I'll sell it for maybe 10,000 gold pieces. But the other option, I'd rather speak in my office. Follow me. Let me actually pick out some better music real quick.
Okay, so we follow, but like, what
Yeah.
if we just freaking ride the dragon there?
No.
No?
We have one of those. We
just-
could.
He doesn't let people ride him, and there's not enough space on his back.
Oh. Big dumb.
Didn't we try to do that before and it
Yes,
didn't go very well?
it did not.
Oh. I don't remember.
There you go. If you'd like, you can play that. So you all follow him into this just little wooden hut cabin looking thing. And inside you can see that there is a lot of just nautical bits and bobs, like little baubles, just kind of lining shelves. There's a map of the seas. And you notice on there, you can turn that down a little bit. You notice on there that there isn't any sign of Kelfer. It's really more the surrounding areas, maybe 500 miles out plus. But you can see a few little nautical bits and bobs, a few papers, a few scrolls, but that's about it in there. And he sits down, and he locked the door behind you.
That's
So,
not creepy.
here's the deal. I don't know your financial situation, but we can most definitely give you a deal for maybe 1,000 gold pieces, for a ship that is known for getting jobs done, but mainly because they don't get a lot of jobs. It's not that their ship is bad. It's great for travel, actually. It's just that the crew has, how do you say, much to be desired. But nonetheless, that's pretty much the best deal I can offer you for
Sounds
such a
good.
long travel.
How much does the party money have?
Oh, I have no idea.
How much gold do we have again, like in the stack?
What's his name?
So you're
Tom
gonna
is
look in your
the one who
sack.
has majority of the money.
Yes.
You reach for your sack. It's not there.
Oh,
Told you
we're
we-
so
told you we
stupid.
got
You're supposed
robbed.
to secure that. So basically, we're broke and we can't afford anything.
Well,
Everyone
do you
doesn't
not
have
have 1,000 gold pieces? You look like adventurous, and I hear their line of work is very monetary.
Did
Yeah,
all
you
of
see,
us
it
lose our
is,
bags?
but we got robbed.
Oh,
Wait. Does that mean each
That happens a
individual of
lot.
us has zero everything now?
Did all of us lose our bags?
no, just the one that was holding your party money, and all like
Oh,
it's
okay.
the bag of holding.
Okay.
Whatever's in the bag of holding is not on you anymore. So,
Yeah, we're broke.
Okay, no.
here's the deal. It's gonna set sail in 3 days. So, if you can come up with the 1,000 gold pieces, then it's all yours in those 3 days. But if you cannot, they're gonna leave without you. I can definitely talk to them and have them keep some crew members on hand with you to help out finding your money. But nonetheless, they will leave without you. Sound okay?
Bet.
Okay.
That's a deal if we can get it.
Wait here. I will go and get some of their crew members. Okay. So, the Dockmaster leaves,
Isn't it?
and as he closes the door, then kind of opens it again. And don't steal anything. And he closes it back.
Alrighty.
So he goes off, and he goes over to the ship, which has. Well, you guys don't see it, but he goes over to the Outcast Bait and speaks um to the captain, and speaks for a second. And the captain, he kind of looks around for a second, and he goes, use and use. Come over here. And he points to the two of you. The two are,
Yeah, was that me?
yes, that is you two.
Creepy here?
Okay.
I am.
Okay, cool.
Use twos. Yes, please. The Dockmaster here needs some people to watch over some people for until we go off. You all seem like you weren't doing much. Please, escort them around for a few days. And this is an order, not an option, actually. So, just do it.
Okay. Should we describe what our characters look like?
Not yet.
Okay, sounds good.
Come with me, come with me. And he kind of waves you along, keeping a bit of a distance from the. I believe you are of your race. Yes, keeping a bit of a distance from you guys, maybe about 10 feet, as he just leads you over to the cabin. Does anybody actually want to steal anything from him?
No,
Okay.
I can't.
So he comes back in with these two motley figures. Now you can describe your characters.
Creep, you go first.
Alright. My name's Ferundel of Crinkston, and currently I have a black cowl on that goes down to about the top of my boots as like almost a cape. My face you can clearly see. I'm a high elf. And I'm quite tall.
Yes, very descriptive. Anything on you, weaponry?
I do believe you can see that I have a crossbow.
Additional
sashed away.
accessories.
Not quite any.
In case any of our artistic, talented people here would like to draw you.
Mhm.
Oh, what? Huh?
I
What?
also have
No,
a
I'm just
longbow
saying.
on my back next to the crossbow that I have sashed.
And what's
on
your
my
name again?
side. Ferundle.
Cool.
Is that with a TH or a PH?
Forundol.
F F O R U N
Undol.
D O L. Okay. And then go ahead, Nick.
Okay, my name's Shank. I look like I'm a small little kobold, so I'm like this lizardy, dragony fellow. I'm a generally red kobold, but towards like my face and stuff, it looks a lot paler and stuff.
And
I'm
stuff.
also wearing like a black cloak, and it looks like I have one small crossbow in my like on my side, and then a larger crossbow strung across my back. And yeah, that's about it.
I forgot to mention I have long blonde hair.
Pretty boy. Okay.
Oh my,
Cool.
my computer's going
So-
overload.
Nice to meet ya. I'm Agate. Frick, okay. So my character, she's like,
Oh my god, my computer's burning.
I'm describing my character.
You can be quick because most of us already know, but go ahead, just
Yeah,
be quick
okay,
about it,
okay.
yeah.
So tall, like I think it was like 6 foot something, Genasi. Oh, sorry, Happy. With like red hair that's really short and just buff. Anyways, yeah.
Okay.
Pleased to be at your acquaintance.
Newbie, would you like to describe your character briefly?
Newbie. Human, like 5'6", I guess, and short dark hair. Human. Okay.
Good enough.
Anything.
Manciniac.
I'm Siniac. I'm a half elf. I'm 7 foot tall. I have long brown hair. That's my character.
That's my character. Okay. Would you
What's up?
Oh, wait.
Forundol and Shank, would you two like to describe this ship of yours briefly? Just the main big factor. I'd rather not say because it is in my dock, and I'd really like it gone as soon as possible. But please,
There are barnacles all over it.
he just gives you like a "Are you kidding me?" stare. There are barnacles all over all the ships.
The ship is supposed to be black, but it looks more white because of all the barnacles.
Oh no.
Okay, whatever. You'll find out eventually. He's not telling you. You'll find out eventually. But nonetheless, be on your way. Hope you find your money. If you don't, well, these two will be leaving you. So, have a good 3 days, I guess. And he sends you off.
Oh boy. We gotta go hunt down our cash.
Yo, why were you so awfully descriptive of that one shop vendor? That
Which
had
one?
the seashell with the handle in it.
He was just describing the
I was just
area.
describing the environment.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting wares.
And alright.
You know what? I am fishy of that guard. We took very long. We should go talk to people in line.
Actually, is there like a place where we can go to like find little jobs that we can do to possibly make back the money that we?
You had other magic items in the bag.
Yeah, we need that back. There were a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
You know what sucks? We need Caesar. He had all the.
Is there a pawn shop?
Is there a pawn shop?
See, we actually had someone who thinks properly now.
Oh my god, an actual.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
gonna have to go
that's-
for like 10 minutes, but I'll
that's
be
okay.
back after.
That's okay.
Okay.
Just be back.
Someone actually has.
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted some people who actually have played the game before, and because they know what they're looking for.
Instead of whatever the hell we do.
Hey, it's a it's fun with new players though.
You're gonna deal with our shenanigans.
Yeah.
AKA fighting over a rock for 2 hours.
God.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Just forget
I
about
want
that.
to open
Forget
the
it exists.
chest, and there's a smiley face on the chest.
Yeah.
screaming
Everybody's
in the
like, it's a
background.
mimic. It's a mimic. She's like, no, it's not. Open it. It wasn't a mimic. It was a chest in the middle of the road.
It said open me with a little smiley face. I'm like, it can't be lying. There's a smiley face.
Yeah, and then they opened it, and then they found a magic item seller
Yeah.
inside the box. But nonetheless. So, what now? Y'all gotta find your money.
Go to the pawn shop. And then
I'm not
bribe it to
often
tell
allowed
us-
off the boat, so I don't know much about this place.
All right, listen here, pirates. We gotta find our stuff. I don't even know if you're pirates. I'm gonna call you pirates, but
They're not
Is
pirates.
there any law enforcement in this city?
There are
No,
guards.
I am good enough law enforcement.
There are
I
guards.
think, I think they're
Should we go
used to
talk
it,
to
so
the
I don't
guards
think
that
they'll
were
be of
like
any help.
standing by the entrance?
Perhaps.
Boring, but okay.
If you want to. Getting back to the entrance is gonna be a little difficult because it is still quite crowded.
What if we
Then maybe
did
we
like
should
a
go
show and like,
that
and then we had like a hat out and people could donate while we're doing the show, you know, like like.
Y'all don't have a bard.
Frick. What if we did a comedy act?
Comedy
Nah.
act.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to think of ideas. We gotta earn back our money.
Or you can find your
Or we
money.
can find our bag.
That sounds boring,
Like
but
going
okay.
to a pawn shop, bribing the shop owner to tell us if we find any of our stuff in there.
How
them to
we're
tell
gonna
us who
bribe
sold
them?
it to them, and then we can track them down, perhaps.
Not bribe them, more like interrogate, since we have absolutely no money left.
We're broke. We can't bribe them.
No, you still have your personal money, just not the
Oh,
party
good.
funds.
Yeah.
I only have 11.
I have 30.
I have
So
40
yeah,
on
we're
me.
broke.
Yo, what the hell? Why are you guys have so what?
I didn't spend any.
Oh. Lame. Okay, anyways. I don't know. We should. Yeah. How are we gonna look for it? I still can't. We can like backtrack.
Bars always have rumors in them. That's
That's
always
true.
good.
Let's find a pub or like a bar or something similar.
Or you can ask around for a pawn shop, or go to the dark back alleys, the slums, if they have any.
So what are we
anyways.
doing?
I crave justice. We should go kill these people.
That does not fit your character at
That
all.
is not justice.
Okay, fine. I don't know. I'm not the smart one. You guys are. I mean, I have literally 9
My
intelligence.
character's not very big brain either.
Doesn't matter. Just think of an idea yourself. How would you find a thief?
I wouldn't. I'd cry in a corner.
A thief that stole a lot of your money.
I'd cry in a corner or claim insurance. Okay. You think?
Claim
Background info.
insurance.
Where might they
Well, wait,
go
wait,
sell
wait,
the
wait.
magic items that we have?
I can do that thing that lets me help people that like find people that are bad, right? I have that spell.
Oh my god.
What
that's
is
gonna
it?
Be...
The one that lets me find people that are
I
bad.
believe you have to prepare your spells anyways, so I suggest anybody who has to prepare spells do that now.
How do I prepare spells? Do I just write prepared?
Yeah, no, I explained that to you already.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention. But so I'll do command.
Okay.
And then I'll prepare. I don't even know what it was called. The one that I couldn't find.
Detect good and evil, perhaps?
Detect good and
No.
evil only applies to fiends and celestials.
That's what I was
It
thinking
was
as
like-
well.
It was the thing.
The only one that I can think of is like scrying or something, but scrying is
No, I don't have it.
a higher level spell.
I prepared mine. I don't even have that.
You can look at the D&D spell index.
Oh, I think it was divine sense.
Divine sense.
Let me check.
I think
Oh,
that's
fuck.
that is like what's it called? When it's something you use as an ability as a paladin. It's not a spell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not a spell. What is it? What does it do?
I'm gonna look.
I know it had something to do with detection of evil and shit like that. Roll20.net. I don't know what that is.
Roll20. Roll20 is a online D&D thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. Oh, so it just tells me if there's evil nearby. That's dumb.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of that in a city that big.
Oh, I'm probably like wheezing and gagging because I can like literally smell it.
Oh no.
Oh, that sucks. That's big suck.
So,
I say we go ahead and start making our way through the crowd towards some area.
oh, creep. I'm
Where
trying
is
to
it?
I'm trying to like encourage speaking in character.
All right.
Help me with that, please.
Okie dokes.
Okay. So,
Question: where would we like? Is there like a magic shop maybe? Like we can go ask if anyone has sold any magic items.
I think a pawn shop.
Yeah,
is
I guess like
brilliant
that.
idea from some big brain earlier.
Yes.
Well, we can check out a magic shop.
So
yeah,
is
sure, why not?
there?
We
I
have
am
to ask
ass-
around.
yeah, I'm
Let's go
assuming
ask
you
the
guys are
people.
speaking in character now.
Let's
Oh.
go ask
Yep.
the dude over there. And it's just, I don't know, just a dude, a random person. Let's go ask someone.
Just
You guys
pick someone
seem-
random out of the crowd and ask if they know where you might find a magic shop.
So are we outside now?
Yeah, you guys are outside.
Yes.
All right. Actually, can I look around to see if there are any open belongings such as bags or and such around?
On people?
People?
Are you asking
Yeah,
for
on
on people?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, on people.
Are you?
I mean,
serious?
you're like in the middle of the road, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're
Is it crowded?
generally yes.
Can I attempt to steal something?
I will
Yes.
not let this.
Roll
oh,
sleight of hand.
Okay. That's big dumb.
Okey-doke.
Can I stop him? Is that a thing?
If you see it happen.
No.
Oh. What do you mean no?
This doesn't. There are no repercussions to us. This is another group of people.
Okay, but it's against justice, and that's my whole thing.
Well, you don't know.
I rolled a 7.
So
Not laugh, just like lol no.
you know what? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and give you advantage on that because it's so crowded.
All right. 17.
Okay, that's good enough. You weren't aiming. You're just looking for an open pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. Nothing specific.
nothing specific.
That's the
7
worst
silver
possible
pieces.
thing ever.
Okie dokes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like you're gonna accidentally pickpocket like some guard.
Did anyone see that or no?
No one saw that. Unless you guys have a passive perception higher than 17.
Oh what?
Passive perception higher than 17.
I don't think that's possible in this space.
Just passive, right? Passive. Oh, I have 14. No.
I don't even know what passive perception is.
It's
So
underneath their skills and charisma and stuff like that.
I think I might.
Creep, I'm going to send you a little DM on some information that the Dockmaster has told you.
All right.
And this is what your character would know.
All right.
Oh frick.
Okay, so you guys are doing what again?
trying to ask someone.
Walking,
About-
asking if there's a magic shop, like
Where's
where we
magic
can
shop
find
or
magic
pawn shop?
items, or a shop that sells them.
Oh, switching. Oh, okay.
So the nearest magic item.
Nearest
here.
magic item shop? Okay. Roll investigations. Are you guys splitting up or staying as a group?
We should
Group.
stay as a group.
Group? Okay.
It's-
Well then, just roll me just roll with help. So one person can roll it, or no, 2 people can roll it. If one person rolls it, roll it with advantage. If 2 people roll it, then don't roll with advantage.
Oh, what check?
Investigation.
How much does the advantage boost you?
Huh?
How much do you get with it added with advantage?
It's not added. It's just you roll twice, take the highest.
Oh, I see.
I will roll.
Okay. Do you want to roll with advantage, or do you want somebody else to roll?
Somebody else can also roll.
I'm not doing it. I know it's bad if I do it.
Or I could do it. I'll just do it with advantage.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm negative.
I rolled a 20, natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
we magic.
Okay.
You don't need to do
There's a whole bunch of information that you might want to know.
All right.
Really, the only important stuff is the first. You can ignore the upgrades. The first stuff and all the different the main figures on the ship.
Mhm.
Okay. So, and you rolled a natural 20. You find one easily enough. You find a pretty. It's pretty okay. You found a magic shop. It's a magic shop nonetheless.
All right.
That's suspicious, but okay. So we go in, we enter.
Let's go inside.
Okay, so you go inside.
Shop and look at our surroundings.
So, looking around. Well, are you just kind of looking at your surroundings, or
Like,
what are you looking for?
maybe more specifically,
Yes, please.
who's inside?
No one.
Who's actually? Oh.
Let's observe the wares inside the shop.
Okay.
So is this like the person, like the shop master or something, not even there as well?
Oh, they're there. They welcome you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm just
I'd
trying.
like to walk up to him.
Yes.
I'm gonna
and
walk up to the.
say,
Wait, I have a major
sir,
suggestion.
is there any objects of value that might have been sold to you recently, like perhaps in the past day?
The past day. Ah. No, I usually don't buy, given that buying things from adventurers usually runs for a very expensive price, but, no, not that I can remember. Nothing's really been sold to me.
Well, this group here, they're missing a bag of holding that they had,
Ah,
and we're not really sure where to look. Do you have
that
any
happens. Huh.
leads?
Well, there's a lot of pickpockets in the area. And, there's a few that don't even sell their items, and especially if it's a
y'all hear
magic
me?
item. Yes, we can.
Yes.
Especially if it's a magic item. They don't often sell items. Usually like to keep them to try and steal more stuff or use as leverage. But, your best option would probably just to go where it was stolen and look for anybody holding your item.
Do any of you guys have any idea where it could have been stolen?
I don't even know what
Like,
was
Maybe
stolen.
like right when we walked in, because remember
Like
the
the
fact that
area
he's
with a
like,
bunch of vendors,
oh,
maybe?
the whole pickpocketer blah 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 thing.
Oh, when we like the entrance.
When it was like really crowded with a bunch of people, that
Do you
could
think
probably
perhaps
been
the
a
guard
very
could
easy
have
place for
stolen
them
it?
to steal it.
I thought that, but guard kind of hated us, and I don't think they had the patience to steal from us.
But
They
what if it was
wanted us to
just
leave.
a distraction?
But what if?
Who knows? We can go check if you want.
I mean, what's important about this bag, anyways?
The guard
All of
was
our
behind a
main
counter,
magic
so
items.
yeah, the guard was behind the counter.
Okay, so it wasn't the
Yeah.
guard. We should
Oh,
go
Nick, I'm
to-
encouraging speaking in character, like, as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I do that anyway, so.
Okay, we should go back to the entrance because that's where everyone's holding on to their money, right? You guys saw that, right? With me, so we gotta investigate over there.
All right.
So let's go to like the big group at the entrance, I guess.
Well,
Wouldn't
that
you
was
just, like,
outside the city.
lead
You'd have to
the
leave the city to get out there.
Oh, let's not leave the city.
No, how about not do that?
No, like just like right where the door is, you know?
So
Where
like the
everyone
main
walks
entrance.
inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, the main entrance.
Okay. So you go to the main entrance.
Can I secure my items first?
Yes.
Oh, I want to do that too.
Same here. How do I do
Alright.
that?
Just
And
say
can
you secure them.
I
I
secure my
I'm
items.
gonna secure my
I
items.
secure my items.
Your
God.
item?
You know, should we
Singular?
be fishy of these guys? I mean, we didn't know when it
I
went
mean-
missing.
I actually have 2 crossbows, so.
Wait.
Plural.
I feel like we should.
I
be
bet I have
careful
more,
with
Nick.
Guys too.
Can I like go to
I
the
have a
side and
hand
secure my
crossbow, and
items
then I
in
have
a
a
place
light
where no one
crossbow.
can see them?
So all of your
Continue
items
to-
except for your clothing include 2 crossbows.
Well, I mean, I also have, I think, 2 daggers, and then an explorer's pack, and then that's it.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go investigate that area. Sorry, I'm outlining.
Okay, so you're investigating. So I need whoever's looking. Well, everybody roll investigation.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
Okay.
Okay.
We have to roll in this? Jesus.
What do you?
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh,
if you
roll
have-
14.
If you have dice, feel free just to use your own dice.
Roll
I got a
investigation.
20 again.
Unnatural or natural?
I got a 4.
Unnatural.
Unnatural.
Four.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 3. Why is this so sad?
I can't find my character sheet. I know I have it with me. Just
Oh, I love
where's
this
the
drawing.
question?
How? I got a 3.
Where the heck did I put it?
So basically, we're screwed because only one of us got a high.
Okay.
I got a
Well, I
22.
can explain
Um,
why.
I got a 13.
I love that
I think
noise.
mine's the highest.
Um,
Yeah.
Good for
Well-
you. Good for you.
it's good enough. Nobody did
Congratu-
that bad.
Wait,
Not to
I
see
got
anything.
Congratulations.
I got a 4.
I got a 3.
Yeah, nobody did that like terribly bad. Like, well, no, somebody did. Somebody did good enough to see. There is a small child running around with a bag of holding.
Tackle him. Grapple
Wait.
him. I want to grapple the
Chase
child.
I
Chase
pull
the
out my light
child.
crossbow.
So Agate
What
starts
is
chasing
wrong
him.
with you people? Why do you want to shoot
I-
the child?
Um,
Get on my
Child,
brain.
in the name of the law, give
I
us
do
back
bon-
our
I do
shit.
bonus action, cunning action to take aim.
well, who saw who rolled really high?
I did.
Me. I got a 20.
I got a 22.
Okay, well, both of you saw.
Denied.
I want to grapple the child.
You want to? He's far. He's like 45 feet away from you.
Please don't hurt the child in front of
Crossbow, crossbow, crossbow.
people.
Can I pull out my crossbow and shoot him in the knee?
What
No.
the hell?
Ew, no, it's a public place. You're gonna
You'll get absolutely tackled by everyone. there.
Yeah, there's too many people.
I'll
Okay, okay.
tackle you personally.
Point him out and
Jesus.
I want to chase
Okay,
after the
in that
child
case,
and try
I
to
have-
just grab
I-
them.
I'd like to yell thief and then run at him.
So he sees you. As soon as you say thief, he immediately sees you. His eyes widen, and he books it.
I want to chase.
So this is gonna be a chase sequence, I guess.
Do we know if it's a child though? Do we know if it's just not really short person?
Maybe
It's a
some
child.
kid.
It's a
Oh,
child.
okay.
Chase him. We're all gonna chase after him since after he yelled out, we saw the kid too, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
Wait, wouldn't I be good in chases? Because I can, like, cunning action dash also.
yeah, you can try. You can do that.
What do these words mean?
But he's also running really fast.
Mm-hmm.
We better
Um,
book it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go after
Okay.
the child.
Every turn I can move 90 feet.
Wow.
I
This
know.
kid's pretty fast as
Grab the
well.
Child.
Agate's
I
like,
bet.
"Whoa, come back here, child. Don't break the
Okay,
law."
so he's
Can I try to?
yeah. Okay. Well, so he's running. Everybody's chasing after him, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, everybody's chasing after him. And he runs into an alleyway. Everybody follows.
Yes.
I want to see if I can find a flank from behind.
As you go around, oh, okay. Well, you're gonna try and run around a different direction.
Yeah.
I'll stay in front of the alleyway just in case he runs back.
So, he runs into the alleyway. Anybody who didn't say something is running into the alleyway, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So as he runs into the alleyway, you can see him as he's running, he knocks over some boxes behind him, and anybody who's there, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to jump over to make your way over the boxes
Dexterity, I suck at that.
without
Yeah,
losing
I have
momentum.
0.
Oh, I have plus
No,
4.
he's being sarcastic.
I have +4 as well.
But you didn't
that's
go
it.
into the alleyway. You went to try to find flank.
11.
Yeah.
22.
5.
Okay, so Agate, you actually, upon trying to jump over the boxes, your foot gets caught. Did Newbie roll?
Okay.
No, I'm waiting at the front just in case.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
backtrack.
And your foot gets caught on one of the boxes, and you fall on your face. You're about 30 feet behind the other two.
Fine, you're too short to get over the boxes.
And
Can
so, yes.
Can I cast a cantrip to maybe divert his path somehow? Like, shoot in front of
If
him?
you have a cantrip, but he's running.
Can
So
I shoot him in the leg?
We're in the alleyway. We
Actually,
can
no,
shoot.
no, no. Can I do
Yeah,
create?
shoot
Can
a
I do
crowd.
create bonfire in front of him?
by the time you guys get over the thing,
That's
he's
not
out of the
enough.
alleyway already.
How many exits are there in the alleyway?
One. It's
Is
just it's a straight alley.
Was I able to find that exit?
No, but I mean, like, do you go right or did you go left? Do we not know?
He's just kind of looking both ways, and then he went to the right.
Okay, I shout, "You went to the right!" And then I run.
Okay, so you keep running. And as you run, a cart actually comes right in front of you. So another dexterity saving throw. This one's gonna be a little harder though.
Okay. I don't trust myself to roll well.
This is gonna be
Okay.
for Siniac and for Shank.
17.
17. You succeed. Siniac,
Uh-oh.
7.
I
So you
died.
bump into the cart, and then like the guy goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" But you kind of quickly recollect yourself and keep running. But you are now right in line with Agate. Shank is ahead of you. Shank is like, I want to say 30 feet away now. He's catching up. But the kid is still running, and Newbie, I'm assuming you went to go back around, and so did Forundle.
So we're flanking.
Yeah, so you guys are all, you four in a group, and Shank is ahead. Shank is around 30 feet ahead, and Shank is behind the kid by 30 feet.
Could I shoot him in the leg? Is that not an op? I mean, how many
You
people are
can,
nearby?
But
How
it's
many people
pretty,
are
there's
nearby?
enough people to see you do it,
You should have done it in the alley.
to shoot a kid.
I was going to, but then like knocked a bunch of boxes.
So then the kid, he's still running, and he actually runs into an abandoned building and shuts the door behind him.
Break the door down.
Can I run around the building to see if there's any exit or any of that?
You can, but he's gonna get farther because that's wasting time.
I tried to open the door that he ran through.
Locked.
Can I
pick
attempt
it?
to smash through it?
That's gonna be a strength check.
I can
Okay.
pick it. I mean,
You can
I
try.
do
It take too long.
Pick's gonna
I have
take a little bit
strength,
though.
And she has strength.
yeah.
Eldritch Blast!
I mean, I don't care, 'cause I'll do a strength check.
I
I'm
have a
gonna.
crowbar and a hammer.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that would definitely
crowbar
work.
Crowbar gives you advantage.
Advantage,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Crowbar, can I also help?
Sure. So
Okay.
wait, well that wouldn't do anything because he's already getting advantage.
So is it a strength check?
It's a strength check.
Okay. 8.
Total?
Yeah, I don't
Wait.
have any additions in strength.
Oh really? With advantage.
And
Yeah,
can I hold my
I got
Wow.
8
action
and a 6.
Okay.
with my
So
crossbow,
you
if I
try
shoot
and
the kid once the
get
door
the
opens, I
door.
shoot him?
You try open the door, and you really just kind of pull one of the planks loose, but it's not enough to open it.
Can I use a crowbar then?
Yeah, you could try using the crowbar.
Can I hold my action so if I see the kid once we open the door? I
Yes.
shoot him?
I rolled a 5!
With advantage,
Wait, if I give it advantage, what would I do?
roll again, take the
Roll
highest.
Twice. and take
Oh.
the high.
Thank God. Otherwise, I probably just would have thrown the crowbar backwards or some shit. I can't copy paste this.
You know what? I say screw this, and I would like to go ahead and transform.
I rolled the
Again?
same thing!
Okay. Well, you pull the plank completely off the door.
I would like to transform and attempt to just run through it.
Um.
So,
Oh.
can I just like go werewolf mode?
Yes.
Okay, so I transform into a werewolf,
Okay.
and I go ahead and and I have 20 to break through the door by just
Huh.
bashing my head into it.
That does it. It's more than enough.
All right.
It's not like simply reaching in through the pulled off plank and opening the door that way would have worked or anything. But
No.
sure, bash down the door.
I'm a werewolf. I'm all good.
Yeah, okay. You bash down the door. A lot of people see a giant werewolf, and they're like, huh! And then one of them kind of like runs away. a few of them run away, and yeah. But doors open.
Let's
There's
go.
stairs leading up, and a few other side rooms.
Should I stay at the front door? Is there any exits at the
No.
in the room besides
No.
the door?
No.
Okay, I will stay guard at the door just in case he runs back down. Okay.
Okay.
You should trust me and my rolling. So.
Anybody else? What was everyone doing?
I want to look around the bottom floors.
Bottom floors?
I'm gonna dip up the stairs.
Okay. You're running upstairs, looking around the bottom floors. The floors are empty. Nothing really in them. Running up the stairs, you can actually see that the kid has jumped out the window and is currently running across a clothing wire going across 2 buildings,
So
and he's running
do
across
I
it.
have vision on him?
Yes, you do, but he's pretty far
I'm
away,
going- How
Wait,
far? is
can
pretty
I-
far?
out of range.
For
Wait,
what-
no,
but
you have a
I
really
can
long
shoot-
range. He's about 60 feet away.
Yeah, I can shoot that with my light crossbow. Is that a disadvantage? Let me check.
Don't shoot him. Shoot the wire. Don't shoot the
No, I'm.
child.
That'd be harder.
I'm shooting the child. To be
Oh
fair,
my
to be
God.
fair, I'm shooting to
Child's
not-
at the
I'm-
child is like almost at the end of the wire.
Yeah, so I'm. Can I specify not to kill? That's the thing
Yeah.
I can do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, not to
Choose with
kill,
me or something.
just a
like-
near kill. 60 feet is in range. Dope.
Yep.
Okay.
He quickly looks behind him and he sees you.
He's like.
I'm trying to find my D20.
No, please don't
I
shoot
put it
me.
somewhere.
It's okay if you
There
get
it is.
shot, as long as you get their money back.
9. Actually,
9?
could I bonus action aim? Because that's the thing from UA.
I thought you said you didn't like UA, or was that somebody else?
I'm fine with UA.
Oh, okay.
Do I have a bonus action, or is it just like?
What is that
quickly?
from?
They added literally a bunch of features to every class in the most recent UA.
And that does what?
I use my cunning action bonus action to give myself advantage on my next shot. Do I have time for that, or?
I'd prefer not to use the UA stuff for now.
Okay, that's fine.
Is there a
Okay,
window or
so
something
I-
on the
I
bottom
just
floor I
missed.
can
I
get out
just
of
missed.
easily?
Yes,
9 doesn't hit probably.
9 does not hit.
I want to.
He actually has like a little wooden sword, and as he turns around, he hits it out of the air, and he keeps running.
I curse under my breath and jump out the window.
I want to jump
Jason.
out the window on the bottom floor and run along the bottom of the buildings.
Okay. So where's everyone going? The wire, or running along buildings on the bottom?
Buildings. I think I'd snap. the
Buildings.
Buildings.
wire. Buildings.
Building.
I don't
On the
trust
bottom of
wire.
the buildings or the top of the buildings?
Top.
Top.
Bottom.
Bottom.
I heard one other top.
Me.
Okay. So anybody who's going top, I need a acrobatics check to walk across the wire.
I do that
Acrobatic. I
Hope
suck
I
at
don't
that.
again.
I want to see if I can find my other dice that aren't my metal dice, because my metal dice are very sucky to roll on glass tables. That's what I learned.
got a 7. I'm gonna die.
You just fall off the wire.
Falls on head, gets concussion, and freaking dies.
You fall off the wire and you do take damage. Wait, that's supposed to be D6. What am I doing? 1 damage.
Alrighty then.
I got a dex saving throw, acrobatics. What'd you say?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I got a 24.
That makes it. You dash right across the wire. You are 45 feet away from him. Everyone else is about 60 feet away from him.
Can I take another shot?
You can try.
Okay, dope. 10. Literally, I roll 2 and a 3.
Nope.
On my shots against him.
It goes between his legs.
Why are we rolling so bad?
Remember to mark off your bolts.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
I have 20 of those.
Yeah.
Am I able to see him from where I'm at?
Everybody can see him running across the buildings. You can also see Shank running a little behind him, a little bit in front of you guys.
Can I just, since Eldritch Blast has 300 feet range, can I just try to shoot him in the leg or something?
After he is attempted to get shot at, he just kind of slides off the roof of the building. He drops down and he just slides down off the roof of the building and out of sight.
Alright, so can I go check out that alleyway that he dropped into?
Well, you guys still need to make it there, so everybody runs that way.
I'm just gonna follow in the background because I gotta go eat dinner for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Everybody's following that way, and eventually, you kind of look around, and he is walking in. He just kind of opens the door to a building and walks in. Not as decrepit as the last building, but it looks pretty nice, actually.
Can I continue to chase him?
Yes, you do.
I want to untransform and then go in.
How many of us should go?
To transform or untransform?
Untransform.
Untransform. Okay, so you weren't. Oh, okay. You never untransformed?
No.
Oh, that's a lot of people that saw you in a werewolf form.
Yep.
So, yeah, and then it's just like, wait, sorry, and then you keep chasing him, and what do you do?
Should I wait outside the door just in case?
Well, nobody's gone inside yet.
Well, if they do go inside, should I wait outside? Anyone? Or should I go inside as well?
Not sure. I'd like to go ahead and go in.
Yeah, I'm
myself.
going in.
Okay, let's go in.
Okay, so you go in, and as you open the door, before you open the door, somebody else opens the door actually, and you can see it's a nun, and
God.
beside the nun, holding the
Stupid
child,
Orphans.
it's an orphanage.
Kill the orphans.
I have a torch.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the nun goes, "Oh, hello." I'm just gonna speak my normal voice because Chase doesn't do a girl's voice.
Hello.
That child
one of
there,
your
he
orphans
stole
came
something
and
of
Stole
ours.
our party money. Stole our stuff.
Oscar, did you steal something? And he just he looks down. Like,
Kid.
Oscar, give it back to these people. And he just kind of looks down and unclips the bag and holds it out.
Okay, I will take
I kind of like
the bag
look
back.
at the rest of the party. Like, what are they gonna do?
I'll take the bag back.
I mean, it's
Thank
not my
you,
bag.
kid.
Normally Agate holds it, but she's not here right now.
Oh, I'm also one of the original.
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, kid, for returning it. There you go.
Okay.
You better not do that again, punk.
So, if that was all,
Is it possible that we could get reimbursed for our troubles?
no. We're an orphanage. Why would we? We don't have any extra
I
money
light my
to
torch
spare.
and I throw it in there.
Me grabs my torch and my pitchfork.
Does anybody? What's everybody's passive perception? Anybody have over like a say 14 or higher?
I have a 12.
I have a 14.
14, 13. Is that okay? That's everyone that's here. So, you're about to get DM'd something, so be aware.
Who's playing with the keyboard?
Me.
Ooh, sweet.
Okay. So if that is all, I have business to attend to. So if you all could be on your way.
I'd like to say, stop, wait. I want to speak to the child alone.
Of course.
Are you gonna give him a beating in secret?
Feel free to. We can have him apologize. Yes.
All right. And I'd
Come,
like
come.
him alone with the kid.
I will have another nun.
All right.
Just here, sit at one of the tables. Inside the orphanage, it's actually not that big. There's two kids that are eating at the main dining hall. I do have a map of this, but I'm not going to give it to you yet.
Okay.
Um, so you sit down with the kid, and the kid sits down with you. He kind of has his head down. He goes, "I'm
Yes.
sorry." Wait, no, let me pick a voice for him.
Oh dear.
No, I can't pick a voice for him. I'm just gonna. I'm sorry.
What do you know about Kelfur, kid?
And he kind of perks up slightly. You know Kelfer?
I'm heading there. What about it?
Kelfer's not a place.
Then what is it?
Kelfer's he's a rogue. He always he always would gamble his chances.
I see.
He's
So,
he's who I aspire to be.
do you have any idea of how we could possibly find him?
No, not really. I read about him in some books, and yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Do you have those books now?
Yes, they're upstairs.
I'll give you 5 gold pieces for all the books you have on him.
He immediately goes and gets them. He comes back with maybe 5, 6 books, with them, and he goes, I can't let you keep them, but if you want to read them here, that would be more than welcome.
Then don't give him the 5 gold.
All right.
Did you still give him the 5 gold?
I'm still giving him it. I invite everybody else in, and I hand them the books.
Yeah, so there's 6 books about this, rogue, this Eldarin rogue named Kelfer. They tell the story of what he did was he worked with another group of adventurers, and together they had all gone through different quests. They survived an orc attack at the town of Phandalin, and they even lost one of their own of the party and fought a dragon together. But that's really where the story ends. It's really a story of just just more of like a kid's tale. The name Kelfer really is more. It's not much mentioned of the place, and more of just a person.
Can I attempt to
You have
pickpocket?
no idea how happy that just made me.
Can I attempt to pickpocket the 5 gold that I gave to the kid back?
He's across the table. No.
Okay.
Nick knows what this is. He's not going to spoil it though.
I see. This may be a preceding party. It seems very similar to what we went through. Very eerily similar. May have been one of the people that fought the dragon we fought, perhaps. But I don't know. I'm really BSing right now. So.
There's also tales among the books of a druid that was able to tame an owl bear, which has never happened before.
Tame a what?
An owl bear.
Oh.
Moonkin.
Yeah, literally.
And an orc captain that was able to that was slinging spells and all things of the sort. A cave with goblins and another goblin that tried to kill somebody that they were trying to deliver. All these kinds of different stories. Well, he's pretty cool, isn't he? Nick.
Oh my god.
Nick.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that,
I'm
please
sorry.
mute your
I
mic.
thought my mic. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm playing my marching song.
So he's a pretty cool guy, isn't he?
I assume so.
The part where he would teleport around and stab the dragon. Dude, he rode the dragon. It was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it's just a kid's story. What you guys are looking for, is it?
No. I don't think so. But perhaps.
Well, I mean, if you're looking to chase fairy tales and things that seem to have never existed, I think our ship is the right place.
I'm here at the orphanage, and at the rate that kids have been going, like the orphanage used to have like maybe 7 kids. Lots of them were my friends. They've all been getting picked up by new families, so I don't think they'd let me go with a ship of pirates, I guess? I don't know.
They don't need to know it's a ship.
Is Deacon still
Perhaps
with
I'm
us?
just
Wait.
interested in disciplining you. Perhaps is a good way to say it.
Maybe. I don't really get a choice in it, though.
I'd like to ask the nun if it's possible for us to adopt the child.
There's no nun there right now. The nun
There
left.
isn't?
Yeah.
Can I go out to like the main room and ask about it?
are in
yeah,
the main room.
I want to catch whatever. What
where in the
what's
hell
your
is the
character's
nun?
name is?
Ferundle.
Ferundle. I want to catch Ferundle, and
I want to catch a
and-
Ferundle.
no, I want to like talk to him.
Go,
like,
Ferundle!
I'll kind of go up to him. I'm like, "Are you like actually stupid? Why do you want to bring a kid on a freaking ship? It's pretty dumb, not gonna lie."
He's gonna die.
Well, he's looking for adventure, isn't he?
He's a
Perhaps
kid.
that's what he
How
needs.
old does this kid look like? What, 10, 12?
I actually have his age. He hears and he goes, I'm 11 years old!
He's 11 years old.
And do you know how old I was whenever I was outcast?
You are different. You had a he has nothing.
And if he has nothing, maybe he should search for a gift.
So you actually believe?
What's one more member gonna hurt? It's not like we get paid.
I mean, you get
You
paid
do get
if you
paid.
play your cards, right?
You do get paid.
Not enough.
You get paid a lot, just not often because you don't get a lot of jobs.
So what do you say? I say it's worth a try.
So is it just
If you
who are
wanna-
adopting him into your crew?
If you want to adopt a kid without the captain's permission, that's your choice. But don't expect me to help him out, okay?
All right.
Well, there's no nuns there right now, but
There aren't.
yeah, no.
Just take him anyways. I don't care.
Yeah.
Kid, you're
I
coming with us. Come on.
I can't really do that. I'd have to talk with one of the nuns. They scare me sometimes.
It
but
doesn't matter.
It
Can I
really
go- Can I like walk out of
does.
the room and walk back in and go, okay, I talked with one of them.
roll deception.
All right.
So is the dragon still there with us?
Is the
I'd
dragon
like
there? Yeah, the dragon's there. Normally he's just there. I'm just not gonna voice him every single second because he's just a secondary character that I don't feel like voicing every single second.
Can I ask him if he knows what Telfer that June was talking about? Or...
No, he already mentioned that he knows as much as you do.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an 11? No, you didn't. No, there's no nuns here right now. They're all on a business.
Then what difference would it make if you weren't here whenever they came back? I'm sure they don't want your rascal looking ass.
Well, that's
Whoa.
not nice. But I'm
You are causing trouble after all.
well, okay.
we're literally gonna like shame this kid into joining
Come back. Come back. I can. Okay. I know how to sneak out.
You're,
I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Okay.
meet us at the ship in 3 days.
It will probably be sooner than that, but
All right.
yeah. Okay.
And just I go ahead and walk out.
Goodbye.
See ya.
So the rest of the day is yours. It's maybe late.
Do I have like any pocket change?
You have maybe I want to say 30 gold on you.
Can I spend like 15 gold purely on bolts?
Sure. How much would that get you?
Let me check real quick. Open up my player's handbook.
I know, right? Player's handbook.
Oh, 20 bolts cost 1 gold. So,
That's a lot of bolts.
300 bolts.
300?
That's I have
300 bolts.
300 bolts.
You have 300 bolts.
Can you hold
And can I also look for the 2 bolts that I missed at the kid?
You can try. It's going to be very difficult.
Is that what, investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. I doubt I'm gonna get it, but my investigation is only +6. So.
+6.
Rogues have such crazy stats.
So did you find it?
I'm trying to find a D20 in my big. I'm using my loaded.
big
dice.
intelligent.
Oh, okay. You're using
Yes.
your loaded dice? Don't use your loaded dice.
But my metal dice like don't roll good as often.
You have to
because
roll
it's
them
on,
in your hand.
No, I'm using a loaded dice because 2. Okay, I don't find them.
You don't find them.
Big puff.
Okay, well I bought what 300 is that what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a lot of bolts.
Could I buy actually I'm trying to think. It's 20 bolts per gold, is that right? And I have 30 gold you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get 600 bolts.
Okay.
You spend all your money on bolts right now.
I need more bolts.
All
I
you
have
have
no idea
like,
what's
I
going
don't
on.
think you can carry them all in your bag.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't carry them all at once. I think there's a
fine.
limit.
I'll how many can I get 300 though?
You can hold like I'd say you can hold maybe 50, but there's that there's bolts on the ship.
Oh, there's like plenty of bolts on the ship.
Yeah, there's bolts on the ship.
Okay, I'll still buy myself I'll pay I'm trying to think 2.5 gold.
2.5 gold.
So yeah, I get changed for 5 silver, right?
Yes.
So that'll get me to 50 bolts.
Alright, how much for arrows?
I think they're the same price.
Same price, 20 arrows.
Maybe. I'll
we can
look.
talk too.
Maybe.
Oh, you're back.
I've been back. I just been confused.
Yeah, 20 arrows for a gold.
I need
Yeah.
Are
Does anybody
bags
want to
of holding
recap her?
expensive?
Bags of
I
holding?
know the kid. Okay, so the kid
don't
is in
think
the
so.
orphanage, right?
Yes.
The one that
Okay,
stole our
no.
stuff. And then the nuns weren't there, and then I don't know what happened after that. We're in a shop now.
The kid knew stuff about Kelfer. It turns out
He was
he's
a
a fairy tale of sorts.
yeah, didn't even exist.
And
No, he
We
existed.
don't know that. We just talked
It's not
to a dragon.
it's not like Fan Delver's like I don't know 20-minute walk now.
No, they were in Fandelver. They were in Fandolin.
Fandolin, yeah.
Yes. It was Fandover. But yeah, they no, most like stories about adventures are actually true. So you could probably assume this one was true.
Why did he go do the same exact thing our party did? Question mark.
Huh? No, in Fandelver, not in Fandolin.
Oh,
Two different places.
Fandelver?
Yes, I
Oh,
mistook
oh,
it.
I
It
thought you
was
said
Fandelver.
Fandolin the
It's
first time.
Fandover. I did, but it's Fandover.
Yeah.
Nick corrected me.
Yeah.
No, the town is Fandolin, the area is Fandelver. dude.
Yes.
So same place, same thing happened.
Yes. The story also described Phandalin in a bit of like a newer state than what you guys saw it as.
So it's like 20 years before this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. Pretty accurate estimation.
Man.
And there's even a mention of Barthen. They were delivering something for Barthen.
Okay.
All right. Should I? How much? How much gold? How many silver per gold piece?
It's 10 silver per gold piece.
So can I spend like 5 silver to get 10 arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I look around for a small dagger of sorts I can purchase?
Yeah. It's not that hard.
All right. How much would it be?
Oh yeah, I should.
I
sell
don't
stuff.
know, Nick. You have the book open right now, right? Nick.
Huh?
Nick, I want
Don't
to buy
you
a
have the-
dagger. How much? Two,
A
right?
dagger,
Two
I
gold
think,
pieces.
is not a lot.
It's
that's
2
for
gold
sure.
pieces. I'm pretty sure.
Blowing look. It's the Simpsons. It's the Simpsons. It's the Simpsons.
What was your
Simpsons,
guys'
Simpsons,
adventurous group?
Simpsons.
7,822 or something like that.
7,
Right?
8, 9, 2.
We should make a new one.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Daggers, 2 gold pieces.
Yep.
Where's Cinyak?
Okay.
Is he dead?
I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, he went to go eat food.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
Can I sell stuff since we're in like a port city? I think selling stuff will net me some money.
You can sell stuff.
Perhaps.
Can I sell my dwarf skull?
No,
No, why?
nobody wants to buy that.
Why? It's a nice hat.
I would totally buy that for the record.
How much? How much for one?
Yeah. I'll give you 5 gold.
I'll sell
Are
one
you
to you.
serious?
5
No,
gold for the door skull?
Yeah, 5 gold for a
Dope.
dwarf skull.
Wait. Okay.
I'll hand you over the dwarf skull for 5 gold.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yep.
So okay.
Take
Yeah,
initiative.
stole my deal.
Can I find somewhere to sell, or how much would it be to sell a great axe?
Half the price. Half the price of what it says in the book.
No idea.
Nick, I just had a great idea for
we
something
have
I can
sending
do.
stones.
It's
What?
in
And-
Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You can
message
look at the.
separately,
It's in Discord. Give me a second.
But in
I'll
the
look.
middle of combat, Nick. Okay.
It's in
Uh-huh.
Discord under rules.
Would I know that you could do this? Have you like done it in fights in the
How much?
past?
So how much do you?
You'd know because he's the only one that doesn't look monstrous other than the cook, which I think I DM'd you. The
Guys,
descriptions and everything of
You
everyone.
never did.
we have
I didn't.
sending
Here.
stones. We can sell the sending stones.
I did.
We
Look at your
sound-
GMs. I just did it. Like I did it like not too long ago, like 10 minutes ago.
Nick, what do you think about that?
Yeah, you guys do have sending stones.
We could sell them.
We do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, our party
For
does.
free?
No,
Yeah.
no, we found them in our last mission.
Oh, that's crazy.
We didn't find them. Well, we earned them, but yeah. We
So
should
how much would it be to sell a great axe or a javelin?
Okay, let me look.
Not Chase out creep. That's funny.
I think that's a great idea. I'm gonna surprise everybody with that.
Just out of nowhere.
Like everybody except for you will be surprised because you're the only one that knows.
Are you gonna sell the child?
I'm not selling the child.
Sell them into the slave trade?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, sell
That's
them
a
into
terrible
slavery.
idea.
10 gold pieces.
10
Great
gold
axe
pieces
for 10. For 10 gold pieces for a great axe.
A great axe?
Yes.
If you sell it?
Yes.
Oh, I will sell that. Can I do that now?
Yes.
Oh yeah. And what about javelins? How much to sell those for?
I think that's 1 gold piece if I'm right.
1
I
gold
could be
per?
wrong. I could be wrong.
I'm
Chase,
fixing
look.
it. Javelin. It's 5 silver pieces per javelin.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll hold on to those then. How much to sell, like, Should we keep them? Should I keep the manticore hide from before?
I don't see why you need it.
So, how much would it be to sell it?
Manticore hide,
I
25 gold pieces.
Wow.
we don't have any crafters, so can we craft it into anything good in medium art? Or
You could probably craft it into something, but you don't have any crafters, like you said.
yep.
I
so
would
I'll
keep
probably
it. Why
just
not?
sell it
Why
if
not
we don't
keep
have any.
knickknacks?
It would rot and become rotten.
Oh, okay. You should probably sell.
Can I sell it for 20?
Yes, you can.
I don't even think I
Shall
grabbed
sell
anything
that.
before.
Are
And
you
how
making
much-
7,892 like slashes?
I wish. I'm just doing something. I don't even know what I'm doing.
All right, and how much would you sell leather armor for?
You're selling a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You would sell it for 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I have made quite a bit of money. Very good.
Okay, so if you guys would like to do anything else, shopping wise,
Is there any like magic shops around?
any kind of what shops?
Like potion shops? or
Potion
anything?
shops? You could try and find one.
All right, let's look for one.
Yep.
Okay. Did we find anything? Do I have to look for anything specific?
No, you just look for a potion shop.
And how would we know if we found one?
It will say potions. Roll investigation.
Okay.
That was funny.
How do you know if you found one? It will say potion shop.
Interesting. Oh, that's 6. I guess not.
Yeah, no, you don't find one.
Sad.
I personally would like to go ahead and go back towards the docks and hang low for a little bit after transforming in the city.
It works out for me. Rest of you? It's becoming nighttime.
Do we need to find an inn?
Probably, yes.
Alright, let's go ask the nearest person, hey, do you know a good inn?
It's right there, and he points behind him. There's an inn right there.
Okay, let's go inside.
Me being really simple. Aga, are you here?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
kind
go
of.
inside the inn.
Not, no,
Okay,
not
bye,
really,
you
but
two go back to your ship.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I want to slump on the ship, dog.
There's a goddamn bug in my room, and I'm mad.
Eat it.
Yes. If I can
Get
catch
some
it.
chopsticks, catch it with the chopsticks. And
Fly with the
Yes.
chopsticks. Like
Yes.
Eat it for the protein.
For the protein.
It's
Protein.
nice.
Protein.
Alright, let's go into the inn.
Go in there. It's 5 silver pieces for a room.
Really? That's
How
it?
many beds per room?
It's 5 silver pieces per bed, sorry.
Okay.
Wait.
I would
one
say
gold.
that
How many
you
nights
should
are we
cover the
staying?
cost, since we've so graciously.
No,
have
you're
been,
sleeping on the sheep, boy. On the ship, unless you want to
Oh,
sleep
okay.
with them.
We can.
Yeah, you can sleep on the ship.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
dope. Okay, then I'll just do that.
Alright,
Stupid.
so if we're staying for 3 nights, then it's 3 gold. Staying for 3 nights for the 2 of us. But how many people are actually here?
It's 3 days. It's 2 nights.
Or 2 nights for 3.
Yes.
So we're staying for 2 nights only.
So it's what, 10 silver pieces?
1 gold per 2 people.
No. If we're doing 2 nights, it's 1 gold per person. Wait for both nights.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
how many people are we accounting for?
3.
3?
Yeah,
So it's 3 gold.
Siniac.
So 3 gold for 2. Wait a minute.
3 gold for 1 night, 3 gold for the next night.
It's
No.
it's a gold and a half because we're counting for
Yeah,
the man
okay.
who is
Yeah,
So
eating
so
it's
gold and a
food.
half for the first night, gold and a half for the second night.
So 3 gold total.
3
Yeah.
gold total. Alright, so should we just pay 3 gold total up front to stay for 2 nights?
Yeah.
Alright.
Everyone contribute 1 gold.
How much do we actually have in the party money?
At the moment, 500 gold pieces because you guys are gonna have to pay 1,000 for the.
Only
Trip.
Let's just
500?
use our own money. I'll pay for all of us.
You only have 500 in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Well, no,
Imagine
she
being
has
able to fix
more.
the
But...
issue of accidentally overloading your party with too much magic items.
That's
Wait,
possible.
so our party in total only has 500 gold pieces,
Yes.
and it's 1,000 to go on the ship.
Yes.
Okay, we better get working.
No, no, you have 1,500, but you're
Oh,
gonna have to.
1,500?
Yes, but you're gonna have to pay 1,000. That's what
Okay, so we have
Vandalin
500
gave you for
spending.
getting rid of the dragon.
We have 500 spending money.
Yes.
So there's 1,500 currently, but I'll deduct it when we actually get on the ship.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, let's
So-
just use that.
So do we just pay 3 gold for 2 nights right now?
Mhm.
Alright, let's do it. You want me to? I have 85 gold on me right now, so I'll just pay 3 up front.
Oh, okay.
Let's sleep now.
Sleepy time.
I'm done. I just
Okay.
paid money and let's
Go to sleep.
for 2 nights.
It's the morning.
Yes.
It looks like an angry face.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
The
The
V.
V. The V.
Oh yeah.
Is this what our humor has come to? Anything that looks like a smiley face makes people laugh. Like that one time when you drew us in the map and we looked arranged like a smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I assume y'all are gonna meet up at the docks.
Yes, we are.
Yep.
Yes, we shall.
Okay. So, y'all meet up back up at the docks, and just being as soon as you get there, actually, Oscar runs up behind you.
Why, hello, young one.
Oh, okay. Yes, I said I'd meet with you all, today. I need you all to, I need you all to follow me, please.
Bitchy.
Alright.
Okay, punk.
Please, we gotta go to my secret hideout.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. That sounds very fishy.
Okay, let's follow him.
Okay. So he
Oh
goes
my
to
god,
the
it's a clown.
he goes to the rotted building, that you guys busted the door down of, and goes off into one of the side rooms.
Okay. So we follow.
Uh-huh, so what's in the side room? Let's go inside.
Okay. So, okay.
Did you give it a clown nose?
No.
I thought so too!
Okay, whatever.
I'm like, that's a clown.
So, I know you guys really like Kelfer, and I'll keep your guys' secret. I'll keep you guys secret. You guys are adventurers, right? Yeah, okay, I'll keep your secret. And I know you all are adventurers. I have a job for you all. Okay, wait. I know how this works. They usually offer reward. And he kind of reaches into his pockets, and he
Pulls out 5 gold pieces.
he kind of he pulls out like 2 copper and 2 silver, and he's like, yeah, he pulls a little card out of his breast pocket. He looks at it for a second and puts it on the table. And noticeably, it's a single tarot card.
Tarot
What
card?
card?
I feel like 2 people know what this is.
A tarot card?
It's a single tarot card. Yes,
Tarot card? What's
it's a tarot card, but the T is silent. Tarot card.
Tarot card?
And
Oh, like fortune telling cards.
yes, and it says the Rogue
Oh.
on it.
Oh, bruh, are they all tarots?
It's a single
Are
card.
they all tarots?
2 people know what this is.
Okay, I know what it is.
I know what a tarot card is. Yeah.
Yes,
I know
it's
what
a
the
single
tarot
tarot card
cards are.
that says the Rogue, and there's 2 copper and 2 silver.
Need
And
to message you about it.
it's I probably
Well, that's very cute.
I think I stole this off of someone, but I kept it because it says the Rogue, and the Kelfer was a rogue, so I kept it. But you know what? For this, I'd offer it up. Um, yeah. So I think I think something is off at the orphanage. Well, of course, do you guys want to take my job?
Please
I
tell us the job
suppose I'm quite bored with the lack of work that's been going on in the ship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know.
No need to
There's
pay
no
us, young
reason
one. We
for
shall do it
people
for
not
free.
to like us.
Shush. We must take compensation.
well, I
No.
insist. You understand this is not a lot for adventurers' work. Uh, and you guys have to get by somehow. And
Alright,
this
so
is your
tell
job.
us about
So,
the job.
He goes,
Tell us about
well,
your
there's a
job.
lady in the orphanage. Her name is Greylod the Kind.
oh my God.
Did he steal your line?
She's so mean to everybody. She's so mean to all of us.
No, that's it's from Skyrim. It's the first Dark
You have to go
Brotherhood
punch an
quest.
old lady to death.
You have to go kill an old lady. It's the first quest of the Dark
And
Brotherhood.
Whenever you kill her, all the children around her go, "Yay! Greylod the Kind is dead! Yay!"
Okay. I keep running off because I think something is off, and whenever I go in there, it well, nobody believes me. Nobody ever believe. I'm only 11. Nobody would believe me that something's off. I think something's like wrong. We used to have 9 kids. I don't think they're being adopted. They go every week,
To the meat
systematically,
grinder.
This
one
is
by
the
one
Promised
by one.
Neverland shit.
I was gonna say.
I've never watched The Promised Neverland, so if this is like
Being
that, then
fed to the
Oh,
demons.
yeah, but the difference is they're being harvested.
okay. Uh, it here, follow me, and he guides you all to a alley that's right across from the orphanage. Every time I go in there, it stinks like the devil in there, like
How do you know what the devil
They're
sounds
being,
like?
rotten food
they're
or
being
something,
organ harvested.
or some. I
Oh my
don't
God,
know.
they actually are.
And it's really smells in the back rooms. Um,
They're
but
getting high.
for now, I don't want you guys to
There's
go in
nothing
now.
that
Go in
Mary J.
during the night. Uh,
Deal.
Oh my
All
God,
the
they're
cool kids are sneaking out and smoking some pot.
now that I think about it, it kind of reminds me of rotted eggs, maybe.
sulfur.
Oh no.
They're making bombs.
But
Terrorist group number 1232.
I want you guys to go in and do your old like sneaky kind of thing and find out if anything's wrong. Don't go in
I
now
don't know.
though.
I'm not very sneaky. That's really not
There's
my
like
style.
a whole bunch of nuns around during the day.
I'm
Come during the night maybe.
Don't you have
okay.
the sneak
I'm
buff?
very loud. Oh, I do. I do
And
have the sneak buff.
if you find anything off, well, if you can find something to so that I can prove that there's something off there, or if you find anything like I don't know, like a monster, just destroy it completely, please.
Okay.
Theory, all the kids in there are being held in a cage. They're sitting in their own crap and they're
For
smelling
now,
like methane.
if you guys want to investigate from the outside, that would work.
Okay.
Okay.
So we could like set up camp at like bushes or benches and just like have a newspaper in front of us and pretend to
Get
look.
some binoculars. Get like the nose with mustache glasses.
So are you guys just gonna kind of like go on the outside?
Mhm.
Okay.
You told us not to go in yet.
Yeah, I don't go in. So you're on the outside. You can actually smell what he's talking about. Is anybody proficient in alchemy?
Anyone who what?
Proficient in alchemy.
Proficient alchemy?
I don't believe so, but I'll check.
Rotten eggs.
Oh, I
aka
am.
Sulfur, by the way.
I am.
How do I know?
It's
How do
sulfur.
you figure
Tools.
out?
You can
How do
smell
you know if
sulfur
you're
in the air.
Ooh.
Because
How do you know if you're proficient in alchemy?
Yeah,
You would have written it
proficiency.
down in the proficiencies in the bottom left.
I didn't write
Oh.
that down.
If you're proficient in alchemy, then you can smell
Oh,
the
I'm
sulfur.
proficient in armor and shields and weapons apparently.
Yeah. So you're yeah, it smells like sulfur.
Okay.
But yeah. But it's around midday right now, so not much you can do.
So yeah, we just kind of chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do.
You guys can just
Did you
wait
know
it
that
out, or
sulfuric acid can be used to make bombs?
yes, you can
It's
just kind of wait it
terrifying.
out until the nighttime.
What if they're all just sitting in a cell, sitting in their own poop?
Is Jonathan ever gonna get back?
Who knows?
I'm gonna add him.
Alright, so we just camp out until
Yeah.
nighttime.
Oh no, that is a that is a clown nose.
You realized it just now? It's
Because of the
literally like-
U, I wasn't thinking about the U. I thought that was just like that's just him opening his mouth and like screaming.
Oh.
But
No, it could technically be an uwu face, but or like the W face.
Yeah.
so, I assume you guys are just gonna wait it out until nighttime.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So, upon waiting it out, and you guys just quickly go back up to the orphanage. So, give me uno momento.
Okay, are we ready to sneak in, or is it nighttime already, or
Yes, it's nighttime.
you better
Okay.
buff us in stealth?
I'm just gonna ask you guys not to look at the stream for like 2 seconds.
That's
Okay.
impossible.
Okay. So this is about what you guys saw. This is the top, and let's make your guys' little things.
Okay, I don't know what those doo-doo looking things inside the building are, but
Those are the
Dead
tables.
children.
Tables.
children?
Tables.
Oh, tables?
I repeat,
children.
they are tables.
Dead children under the
They're
table.
the blood pools.
They're the
Newbie's
feces of
colors.
the children.
They are tables made of meat.
It's the individual mech labs. You know, they're like
So about how many kids have gone missing according to the kid?
8.
I'll be right back again. I want to light.
And when you guys were there in the morning, there wasn't 2 kids anymore. There was only 1.
Oh, there's another kid that came into here.
They're all being made to make meth.
They're all being used as slaves to make meth. Exactly.
That's why they're getting all the kids to go. I want to buy that one.
I want to buy that
Buy
one.
that one. He looks like he'll be a good slave to pound some weed.
To pound. I want to pound that slave. Come here, little boy.
Unleash your inner desires. Beat him. Beat the peasant.
In such beastly attire.
Why is my opacity down?
Oof. That's tough.
Does anybody know where I can change that?
Actually, it should be near the layer, I guess? I don't know. Oh, your opacity, right there? Depends
Yell
on
at
what
your
thing
computer.
you're using. If you use like the hard pen, it should be. If your opacity's at 100 right now, if you use like the fade ones, it will be really funky.
Okay, that's good.
That's a pretty
Chong.
thick circle.
It's a pretty
Isn't
thick
it?
person you got right there.
Thickums.
Thickums.
Name my character Thickums.
No.
Charles Thickums. Of course.
Charlie Thickums is the name.
I forgot what his color was. We're just gonna give him blue.
He was
Purple.
orange.
He was orange.
Jonathan, he was orange.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need a color for you,
White.
Frindle. Okay. No, I will give you gray.
Ooh.
Purple.
Off-white.
I'm back.
We already have a purple. Is it an
Uh,
O or an A?
Okay,
Gray
wait,
would
what's
work.
going on? What?
It's an O.
Gray is available.
Do you want gray?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, we're just setting up. Okay.
I should have said. I think I should be able
Am
to.
I
do
not
my-
drawing gray? Wait. Oh, am I not selecting a layer or something?
You're on a hidden layer. The layer is hidden. There you go.
Okay, and then Shank, color.
There's
Make his
blue.
poo-poo brown.
Poo
Oh,
poo
okay.
brown.
Is
Yeah,
Shank
make
in
his
here?
poo-poo brown since he's not here.
Is he not here?
If
No,
he's not
I'm here.
responding, make his
I'm
poo-poo.
just confused.
No, yours. No, Nick, yours
I'm
is poo-poo
confused
brown.
what color of what?
Nope. Yours
This is
poo-poo
to
brown.
represent your character.
On the map.
You a
Oh.
little token.
Poo-poo
Poo-poo
brown.
brown.
Poo poo brown. Poo poo brown. Why
Poo-poo
is Gen Z humor slowly deteriorating back
Okay.
to like once you pass the age of 13, now you're back to like 7-year-old humor.
That's so accurate.
Wait.
You're like when you turn 10, you're just like I'm
Hold
too old for this now, and then when you turn over 13,
Stop, stop sharing.
Snickers in
Poo-poo
the
brown.
background.
I want my color to be poo-poo brown.
Poo-poo brown.
No, not brown. Poo-poo brown.
Yeah.
Poo poo brown, exactly.
Got my mood function.
It's
I want-
I'll probably leave in a bit to eat food as well.
Cheese it.
I want
Cheez-Its?
my color to be hentai pink. I mean, what?
What?
Aren't hentai panties usually like light blue?
It depends.
Hentai panties?
It depends on the hentai.
It depends on the character. Like if they're like the pure character, they'll have white panties. If they're a little flirtatious, they maybe have striped panties. Some of them will.
Why do you know this?
Why else?
Imagination.
I mean, like
Okay.
sometimes.
No, if
just
they're
like,
less blue, they'll have lace.
I mean, just from your average fan service shows,
You're right. You're
like-
totally right.
High School DD, plenty of fan service there.
Oh man, I'm not allowed to send that message. Dang it!
Are you trying to send
Discord
hentai?
It wasn't. It didn't show anything.
Okay.
What about this one? Come on,
This one.
Discord. That's
This
not even one of
knows
the bad
it's trying to
ones.
send hentai.
Okay, there you go.
No, I'm not.
So,
There we go. There's one.
Bowsette. Wearing a full-on onesie.
That's hentai? It's just.
No, it's just
Okay, what the actual fuck did you just send to the group chat?
okay, so, this is
How you
everyone.
tame a moonkin.
Recap?
Oh, dang it, I can't
Yeah,
send
somebody
that.
recap him.
The
From what
dude
point
was an
where is it
orphan.
Orphan kid found out that they were putting the other orphans in meat grinders.
No,
Yeah.
somebody give him a
What?
proper recap, please.
So there was the orphan kid, right? And so.
Wait,
said,
where
"Oh,
did
we
you
should
leave?"
adopt him," And then he said no.
Where
and
did
then
he
like.
leave?
What was the last
Point
thing
did
you remember?
What point did you end on, Jonathan?
The last thing I remember is you were all chasing, I guess, this orphan child, apparently. Child.
Oh, you.
That's
Oh,
and
yeah.
someone
just
kept
there.
trying to shoot him in the leg.
Okay, so they chased him down. And then he ran into an orphanage. Then the nun was like, "Yo, he stole something for you." And then he's like, "Yeah," and he returned it. Then Ferundel was like, "Let me speak to him in the place." And then he asks, "What do you know about Kelfer?" Then he's like, "Oh, you know Kelfer? He's an adventurer." And then he explained a little bit of the story of Kelfer. And then they paid him 5 gold pieces to see the books. They kind of skimmed the books, learned a bit more about Kelfer. He seems supposed to be an adventurer, like a rogue kind of thing, and he wants to be like Kelfer. He wants to be an adventurer.
Oh.
Then the next day, he comes to them and is like, "Yo, I think there's something off at the orphanage. Kids keep going missing. There used to be 10 of us, and now there's only 2. And the place smells like heavily of rotten eggs. So if they could
It's
come
a
in and find out like what's going on and kind of like help with
It's Orlando.
Our party kind of suspects that they're using the kids as slaves to pound some weed into meth.
and then if they
Or that
if
they're
they could
pounding.
find some proof or
Pounding.
whatnot, then he offered a reward of like a few coins, like really not much, and then a little card that said rogue, a tarot card that says rogue on it. He would offer that as reward if they can find out anything about what's going on.
Alright.
So right now they are kind of just invading during the night.
They
Let's listen
You
to
guys.
see if we hear any pounding.
were
So-
invading what during the night?
The orphanage.
Can I hold my ear to the doorframe to hear if I hear any pounding of ass cheeks.
Roll a
What do you
perception check.
mean?
Okay.
Sir, this is an orphanage.
No, it's
You
Exactly.
never know what the
This
nuns
is-
are doing, okay?
Okay, so roll a perception check.
not. Perception plus 4. 8.
Okay, well, you can actually hear that there's a child scream, not Oscar's. This is a distinctly different. That comes
Watch
from
hentai.
the upstairs, and it slowly comes down the stairs. You can hear just a footstep after footstep
Better
Um,
buff us with that stealth buff.
of
I
the,
don't like that.
and then slowly it fades away.
One of the nuns needs Jesus. I think they're possessed.
Stealth time.
Okay.
No, nuns
I
are
have a
in-
holy
are
symbol.
nuns. Priests are
Can I
known
just like run at them with a holy symbol?
Okay,
I have a
but
holy symbol too, I'm a paladin.
Gone,
So-
You
demon.
buff us with stealth first.
you also hear quieter steps actually.
Okay, time to buff
That
with
seem to
stealth.
be away from it. So,
Maybe Oscar running away.
no, like
Oh, you know, I'm thinking
trailing.
there's maybe a kid crying from like a nightmare, and then the nun is like going to the kid to see what's up.
I'm just gonna say, when you say the place smells like rotten eggs, I don't.
Well, you can remember that that Oscar went upstairs to get the book, so you could probably assume the rooms were upstairs. But these
Oh.
footsteps were coming from upstairs,
Um,
and came downstairs.
Chase, I just realized something. I know this is kind of off topic.
Yes.
So with the UA thing, I played it wrong. Apparently, if you use that bonus action, you're not allowed to return. Just saying.
Oh. You're not allowed to actually use your full turn.
No, you're not allowed to use. You're not allowed to move if in order
Oh,
to use
okay.
that action.
Okay.
Anyways, continue.
Stealth.
So, what now?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Agate. Must.
Yes, hello, stealth.
Pass
And
without a
plus
trace.
10. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone has a +10 to their stealth now. So, what now?
Oh,
Run
let's
inside.
stealth in.
Give enough stealth.
Upstairs.
Run.
Okay, stealth in.
Let's check on the tables to see if there's any meth hidden.
Should we make stealth? Should we try stealth in?
Also, can I just ask a quick question? Which one's the gray and which one's the brown?
I am the gray.
I'm poo poo brown.
Walks in, sees nun snorting lines of coke.
You can see, you can actually, as you go in, you just kind of, you see Oscar coming down the stairs with 2 wooden short swords, and then he kind of like topples over because he's trying to be really quiet and stealthy.
Grab him.
As you walk in, you can see the
What, is
nun
somebody playing
snorting
something in the
meth.
We have to make a stealth check.
Wait. Now.
They finished their coke.
What? Are they gonna start snorting?
You see the nuns start to take heroin.
No,
They
they're
inject the
snorting.
needles.
No, they're snorting.
Yes, they're snorting heroin.
They're
Keep in
snorting-
mind, this was supposed to be the Halloween special. It's not drugs.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
they're,
what happens on
they are
Halloween.
grinding the kids down.
Oh yeah, they're witches and they're grinding the kids into meat powder for their potions. Oh yeah.
Meat
They're
powder.
grinding their bones into powder.
They're
them-
turning the children to demons.
Children are demons. What if the children are all like said to
Yo,
be
what if-
possessed?
Even more
so bad.
powerful
Wait,
demons.
listen, guys, theory. What if the children are all like possessed children? That's why they're orphans, and the nun's job is to make sure they're like okay, they're all
Grinded
they're
into meat.
No,
Yeah,
to, like,
grinded into meat.
exercise them, you know?
What if?
Okay,
what if
so I
sulfur
remember from a
was the
movie.
demons
I remember from a horror movie where there was this whole bit where smell bad equal demon.
Oh yeah, demons usually give off sulfur.
Yes,
So it is
that's
a
what I was
demon.
trying to say.
So I had a point. The children aren't demons.
Or the nuns.
No,
Are the nuns the?
Are
We
the
should
nuns
probably like
demons?
go in to.
You know you're a paladin and you have a thing that literally detects demons.
Detects evil.
Oh shit, yeah, should we
Detects
use that?
demons, yeah.
Should.
Yes, let's do that. Divine sense, that's what it is.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Huh.
No demons?
Nope, no demons.
no
Oh, so-
demons.
But wait, if it smell wait, so my thing is I can smell demons and it's gonna smell bad if they're evil.
What? Okay, wait. Let me look
I
at
think
it.
I'm talking about two different things.
Can you read it out to me though?
Okay, here.
It's your paladin thing, right?
Yeah, divine sense, right?
Divine sense. Let me look.
That is me smelling if there's something bad around.
I'm looking.
Here, D&D Beyond divine sense. This is questions. I don't want questions. I want D&D Beyond.
Were you the super cool the Oath of Redemption one?
Yeah.
Oath of Redemption so dope. I like its
Yeah.
level 10. Hey, you can damage your team.
Here, divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a. And a powerful good rings like heavenly music. So I can smell bad and I can hear good. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Okay, so you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead with you that is not behind cover. You know the type of celestial fiend or whatever.
No, it's not a celestial fiend or undead. So
But
no.
not its identity. Okay.
Nope, you have no clue what it is. Nothing's ringing, nothing's smelling, other than the sulfur in the air.
Weird.
So, you guys are here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They took my my neighbor, I guess you'd call it. They took her and brought her down.
Your roommate?
Yeah, she brought her down. No, not roommate. They're like 1-bedroom rooms. Kind of like
Oh,
just
that
a
sucks.
neighbor.
Is that
just like a
lonely?
neighbor. Kind of, but there's no
This isn't
doors.
important.
There are no doors, but that doesn't matter right now.
No mixed genders
No-
rooming.
Okay, so
No purple. I get it.
Yeah.
I stayed awake. I pretended I was asleep, and the nun was came into the room and took her and brought her down the stairs, and she was screaming, and it took me a lot just to not chase after, but I think they went there, because the smell is pretty strong from over there, and you can see that it is the storage room.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. I will probably be back
Okay.
in over 30 minutes.
Have
Okay.
fun
I'm
with
going to
dinner.
go in head first.
No, my God, please don't.
I agree with that statement.
Fuck, I'm the stupid one too. All right, let's go in. Should we
Let's
barge in?
storm the room.
Yeah, we
Are those
storm the
blood
room.
pools?
In the middle, there's a large carpet and a lot of boxes and barrels around the room.
The barrels are
Honest-
full of human bodies, aren't they?
I want to start breaking the barrels.
I want to start just
I
wrecking
have a
the
crowbar
entire
and a
place.
hammer.
They're pretty strong barrels, but you can pop them open and look inside.
Yes, pop them
Yes.
open.
Okay, so upon opening them over and over again, you open one of them, actually. A lot of this is rotted food, actually. And
Oh, okay.
upon opening one second.
Wait, food.
Oh,
Is
no.
that like rotted meat? Rotted. Just
Rotted fruits,
Uh,
vegetables,
Not
meat.
important. It's not
like-
important.
fruit?
Yes.
Is there
That's
any
not where the
apples?
sulfur is coming
No.
from.
And upon opening one of the barrels, Oscar's right beside you, and you look inside, and there's a hole at the bottom, and it's a ladder, and it leads down to what you could probably assume is a basement.
Why'd you roll?
And Oscar is like, "You found it!" And he quickly rushes down and slides down, and he falls on one of the rungs and knocks over the ladder.
Nice going.
And the hole is about 40 feet, and you can actually see him upon going down, and he goes, he goes, well, no, you actually hear this, and he goes, and you hear, come, my child, join your friends. And you can hear Oscar or you see Oscar as one of the nuns grabs him and then walks out of sight, and he screams no, and he's struggling as
You
all
wanna
of the
jump
noise is
down?
centipede?
stopped.
I want to jump down.
What?
Pull.
Yeah, let's jump down. Just go.
It's a 40-foot drop, and you're gonna take 3d6 damage.
Oh.
Can I attempt to grab the ladder as it's falling and jump down?
No, it's already down.
Uh, can I do some kind of movement to get down safer? Oh wait, I have a good idea. Never mind. Can I like
Throw
just
the fruit.
can I just use my rope?
Your rope? Yeah, you can just
Rope.
use your rope.
Oh, I was gonna say throw the fruit down there and use it as a cushion.
I'm gonna use my rope and just slide down all fireman style.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Put me in the bag of holding and just throw me down.
as you go down, let's set up this.
You see a human centipede.
that's
No.
exactly what I'm thinking.
Let's move forward.
One kid's face is taped to the other's ankle.
Well, he said it was gory before we actually started a while back.
Have you ever been in one? It's pretty gory, in my opinion.
Nick knows what
I'm
this
not
is, and because like I think we've talked about it before.
I think we've had like not an in-depth necessarily, but like
Well, look, it's a butthole.
I think we've had a legit
Um,
conversation.
So around the
Where-
area, these piles are piled up with skeletons, bodies
Oh,
of children.
That's not good.
And
That's not good.
A
You
new
just said
hat?
children, dead or alive.
dead skeletons, bodies.
Yikes.
And
A new hat?
you can see one of the nuns. Oh my god. Oh my god.
A gate? No.
One of the nuns is throwing one of the bodies onto the body of one of the children, and you can see Oscar is. Let me read this real quick. Is like being some like effect is being applied to him, as you can hear him murmuring, and you can hear him murmur this. He murmurs, "Kill the dragon, save me," and then what you can see is there are
There's
4
definitely
nuns that all look over towards all of you, and let me just set up this properly so it's lined up.
Wait, where's the thunder?
Wait. The nuns are evil?
The nuns all look over towards you.
Wow.
I
And
told you
you
we should have
can-
burned down the orphanage.
You
We
can
should have
see
burned down the orphanage when we had the chance.
you can see that there is a small cord coming off of each one of the nuns towards a central blob.
That's
I want to shoot an arrow at it.
weird.
Nick knows
They're
what this is now.
puppets. They're puppets.
Wait, I don't know what this.
You don't know what this is?
Say it again. Maybe I just misheard
A
you.
small, like a silver lining cord is attached to all of them.
It's an umbilical cord. We're inside a vagina.
Oh, it's an alarm spell,
It's an alarm spell.
right? Or am I
No.
just stupid?
No, we're in
Oh!
a vagina. And they're umbilical
Oh, I don't like
cords.
that. Oh, I know what this is. I don't like
They're
that.
puppets.
Oh,
This is
okay.
scaring me.
No, like these things actually terrify me.
Oh no.
You have the opacity set low.
That's fine. I have it on the wrong thing. There we go.
Scared.
So, as all the nuns look at you, and they all say at the same time, "You shouldn't have come here." I need
I wanna
everybody
take
to
my
roll
oil flask
initiative.
and throw it. Ah,
Rolling a show, no.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
This is like, you know what this reminds me of? You know in Undertale where your heart starts flashing and it makes that noise, and that's like before
Yeah.
battle?
That's essentially
That's
what rolling initiative is.
Yeah, I hate that. It bothers me. It's scary.
Wait, who's not here?
Emily.
Okay, I'll just delete her later.
say
Oh,
I.
I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20.
I got a 15.
I got a 14.
I got 13.
Did we stealth in here, or did we like just hopped in?
You hopped in. You slid down the rope. Okay. I actually have some parameters set for this fight.
Who put the crucifix?
So there
That
are
looks like a trap.
all of the nuns kind of dissolve into this goo, this goop,
Amalgamate.
and go towards this central thing that almost seems to have faces crawling, and arms and different limbs that are coming out of it.
An amalgamate.
Kind
I
of.
think they look like this.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
just
that's
getting
the wrong side.
flashbacks to the true lab.
So, I need everybody's initiative.
I got 20.
15.
13.
Okay, hold up.
So,
What is...
so this is just a room with a crap ton of piles of bones in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
What is that?
I need one at a time. So, 20 through 25.
Me. Yes. You know, you could just put our colors. That'd make a lot of sense. Like, you don't even have to write our names, just the colors.
Next is going to be 15 through 20.
Cyniac me.
I need the actual
Orange.
number. I need the actual number.
15.
Okay.
I'm
and
the only one who got
Agate,
15.
what did you get?
I got 20.
Got 20. Straight 20 with your initiative modifier and everything?
I don't have an initiative modifier.
What was your color again? It was orange.
Please stop sending these images.
So
I'm trying to visualize what we're seeing here.
I can send a picture of what it looks like.
It's scary.
Okay. And the next is 10 through 15.
What are these?
5 through 10.
Someone had 14.
Oh wait, I'm 13.
I had 14.
Wait, whoever's playing something background, can you turn that off, please? Okay, wait, who had the higher one?
Not I. Not me. The other person.
Okay, so Shank had... What did you have?
14.
Nick?
I had 13. No, 14, I'm sorry.
And then
I had 13.
13. Let's roll. It's... Shank, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 19.
19? Roll again. It also has 19 dexterity.
Oh, I don't like that.
That sounds
10.
really high.
It also rolled a 10. Roll again.
17.
It rolled a 3. You're going first. Okay. Let me keep track of its health.
How do you tell the difference between who's who?
The one that doesn't have a number next to it is the monster.
Okay. Who's watching anime? That's definitely anime.
It is. And whoever's watching it, can you please turn it off?
Okay,
Okay, first. Top of the line.
Oh, me. Hello.
Yes.
First, I have to see. Okay.
You can assume that this thing has killed many people.
So
Okay.
all the stuff on the side of the room is just a crap ton of bones.
Bodies.
Anime,
Yes.
let me send this multiple times so I can just get rid of it.
But if anime has taught me anything, even if they've killed multiple people, there still can be good.
This thing has no good in it.
Okay. Never mind.
Spoilers.
No, you can see it actively just killed somebody and is trying to kill Oscar right now.
We can do Shield of Faith.
I didn't care about Oscar that much anyway.
Alright, I want to do Shield of Faith, the spell.
What does that do?
Let me look it up.
Did you prepare it? If you didn't
Yeah,
prepare
I
that.
have it prepared.
You have it
No, I
prepared?
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Command, Cure Wounds, and Shield of Faith prepared.
Okay.
So casting time is 1 bonus action, range is 60 feet, components VSM, I don't know what that means. Duration, concentration up to 10 minutes. Whatever. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting a +2 bonus for AC from 30. Okay. Oh, it's a bonus action, so I still get to...
Okay.
I guess I can hit it with Divine Smite.
No, you have a bonus action.
Is Divine Smite the bonus action?
No, Divine Smite is a part of an action.
Yeah, so I'll hit it with a sword and Divine Smite, and then I'll do Shield of Faith as well.
Okay, yeah, I guess that worked. Wait, does Divine Smite take a bonus action? I think it does. So it's
Oh, I
either
think it's a-
Divine.
I think it's a bonus action.
It's
and
yeah.
then
So it's either
poison.
Shield of Faith or Divine Smite.
Divine Smite.
Divine
Wait,
Smite.
in other words, Divine Smite the paladin feature, or
That's
is
the
it
Paladin
Smite
feature.
spell?
It's the Paladin feature.
Divine Smite is just something that happens after you hit.
Yeah,
it's
but you
after
have
hit.
to use a spell slot though, as a part
Yes,
of it.
you do. You do have to use a spell slot. However, it doesn't require any sort of action. It's just something you get to do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so you can do. So who are
I
you
thought-
giving Shield of Faith to?
That's my bad. I thought
Oh,
she was
okay.
talking about like a thundering spite
Hey,
spell.
what's your guys' ranks again?
ACs.
What? No, I know, but if like right, there's tanks and all that. Who's really low health?
Just
type
no,
person
just
needs-
ask for what the ACs are. Or
What
health.
are you guys' ACs?
16.
My AC is 14. Or 15, my bad.
Jonathan?
Sorry, I'm back. What?
What's your AC?
AC?
Yes.
Yeah.
12.
Oh, okay, you're getting that.
You have a +2 to AC for 15 minutes. Or no, 10 minutes, and
10 minutes.
it's concentration, so don't get hit.
All right, and then I'll do Divine Smite.
Okay, so you're gonna make an attack,
What class are you?
Paladin,
Me? I'm Paladin.
No, that he would have a 12 AC.
Warlock.
Oh, that'll do it.
So attack, I'm doing my long sword, so it would be +5.
Roll to hit.
I got 9.
Wait, let me see if that hits or not.
Oh, that hurt. I doubt it hits, but okay.
Hey, still gotta find out.
Yeah.
It's near the end. I know that. I accidentally left the page. Whoops. And you rolled a 9? Yeah, no, that didn't hit. But you don't. But it doesn't. Divine Smite it doesn't activate unless you hit. So.
Yeah. Okay, so I still have the spell slot. Right?
Yeah, you still have the extra spell slot. Okay. But that's a miss. So next in line. I'm just gonna move you up because you have to move up to do that.
Is she in combat with?
Yes, she's in combat with it.
Great.
So Siniac. Siniac, you're next.
I'm next?
Yes, you're next. I have the list right on the side. What do you do?
No.
Yes.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll to hit.
You know, something cool you can do with Eldritch Blast, cast yourself directly. Use the hook blast to 10 feet up in the air, so they take extra.
You just
Sorry.
lagged a bunch.
You lagged.
Yeah, you did.
Oh. So, what you do is you play a warlock, and then you cast yourself, your enemy, and then use the hook. Hooking
It's
Eldritch
lagging
Blast.
Every
So
time you
every-
try and talk, Nick, you have to raise your sensitivity of your mic.
Can you not hear me, or?
We can hear you. It's just that
You
as
hear
you're
you, it cuts
describing
out.
it, you stutter and it cuts out. Okay,
Okay,
what's
so-
your action? What's your action? What are you doing?
I'm using Eldritch Blast on the
Okay,
that
roll to
thing.
hit.
I'm looking up what it is to roll.
It's a roll to hit. It's a D20.
Oh. I'm small brain. I rolled a 9. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I heard you. Play this music and put it on loop.
Okay.
You rolled a 9? No, that didn't hit. Okay, it is Shank's turn.
Okay, so
Also, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab food. Everybody, think about your turns.
so how's your guys' day?
Good, but if you don't mind, can someone give me a recap of the past like 3 minutes? I wasn't paying attention.
I've never related, so.
We're inside of a
can't relate to
vagina
something.
now. They have a giant umbilical cord. with a
Okay,
huge
so there's essentially what happened was we go and we find the nuns took Oscar and then we chase down the nuns. And it turns out the nuns are like connected to this huge amorphous ooze blob, and they're all like attached to each other with like umbilical cord crap.
Are you just telling them what it is?
No. I'm just
Yes,
saying
yes,
what it
yes,
looks like.
yes, yes.
I'm not gonna tell him what it is. I'm just saying what it looks like.
I'm gonna tell them what it looks like.
Because he asked me to recap the past 3 minutes.
Oh,
I definitely was not paying attention.
okay. Well, yeah. Okay, so Shank.
So first order of business is, can I hop into the bones?
Yes.
So I'm gonna just do a dog pile into bones like leaves and fall.
Yes.
I'm gonna pop out, pull out my. Let's do. I probably won't be casting any spells, so I'm gonna be pulling out my light crossbow.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a shot with advantage because it's in combat with something else, right? That's how
Yeah.
it works.
And I believe you get sneak attack.
Yep. That is a 25.
Yeah. No, it doesn't hit. Sorry. Okay. It is its turn now.
Let me roll for damage. I deal 2 1s and a 3. I deal 5 points of damage. And bonus action hide. Should I just make a stealth check?
No.
Okay, because I'm attempting to hide inside the bones. Literally just sticking my entire body inside the bones.
Did you add your bonus for actually just attacking it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's why I
So
got
5
25.
points. Oh, 5 points of damage?
Yep.
Total?
Oh, wait, no. I didn't add my dex.
Yeah.
9 points. Man, being a player is
Yeah.
hard. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then-
you shoot at it, and it just kind of goes into it, and it dissolves.
I don't like that. And I.
But it does still
hide
take
in the
damage.
bones.
Enough damage.
Does
So-
it seem like less than normal?
No.
Or
No.
Oh, okay. Just that I lost the bolt.
Yes. So, next. It is its turn. It is going to use and eat memories on Oscar, and it is also going to use a pseudopod against you, Agate. Is that a 15 to hit?
What?
15 to hit.
I have an armor class of 16, or do you want me to roll?
You have an armor class of 16, so no, it does not hit.
Oh, that's barely.
It barely
I have a
misses.
Shield, but it's not out yet. I have to put my shield out.
Oh, was it not out?
Not yet.
And when you
But I
put it
still-
out, do you have 8? Oh, so okay. It doesn't hit.
When I put it out, 18.
Okay, so you're fine.
Yeah.
So, next is going to be
Me.
Forundle. I have to look at how to pronounce your name every single time.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and transform,
Mhm.
and then use my bonus action to use Blood Curse of Binding.
What do you mean transform? What are you?
I'm a werewolf.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you use blood. Okay, I don't know what that does.
Okay, so
I've never played that class. So.
as a bonus action, reduce the speed of a creature up to one size category larger than you to 0 within 30 feet. If it fails a strength saving throw, DC 12, this lasts until the end of your next turn. Amplify the curse to make speed reduction ongoing. Creature can repeat the strength saving throw.
It is considered medium.
And I'm pretty sure I'm considered larger because of my transformation as well, so
Yes.
Does it just not work then?
No, he's considered larger.
up to. It's up to one size larger than me.
Oh, okay. I thought it just had to be at least one side. That would have been stupid.
Yeah. So now it's
So what does it have to do?
strength saving throw, DC 12.
0.
All right.
So its movement is half now.
Speed is 0. Or it's reduced speed. It doesn't say specific.
Okay.
I can look it up to get more specifics. Real.
That's fine though. You don't have to. Is that it? No damage?
I don't have any action.
I mean, does that take a? I think that only takes a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I also transformed.
Oh, that sucks.
Top. Agate.
I'll try and hit again with my Divine Smite.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Yep, let me get the channel. That's R2, whoops, R1.
Yeah, the speed is 0.
Are you kidding me?
Rip.
I got a nat 1.
That's a feels
You got
bad.
a 6.
That misses.
So I missed.
Mhm.
Oh wait, can I put my shield out?
Yep.
Okay, I do that.
So, next. Siniac.
Witch bolt.
Alright, roll a hit.
All right. Oh my god! I rolled a 9 again. The same thing.
Y'all need actual dice. But that's a
That
miss.
is true.
You can use a different thing online. Maybe it'll give you different rolls. However, online things tend to like give you extremely high rolls. Like, oh,
I get a lot of low rolls.
I feel like I'm always getting low rolls with this spot.
Yeah. I've gotten like
Last
a 20
session-
a few times.
Last session, for like almost the entire session, I was rolling below 5. Which is really odd.
Like, I mean, if I
Like I rolled at least, I don't know, 8 or 9 times, and all of them were below 5.
Shank. Shank.
I'm gonna pop out of the bones. Shoot
Okay.
again.
Okay. Roll a hit.
Advantage again.
Wait, why were you
Mhm.
in the bones? What?
I'm hiding. In
He's
the
hiding.
bones so
Oh.
it doesn't hurt me. Nat 20.
Jesus. Double your sneak attack as well as your double your damage. Oh, also, I'm changing crit rules. You deal maximum damage with 1 dice, and then the rest of the dice you roll normally.
So wait. So I choose one.
For
dice
each
to
set
get
of
max
things,
damage on?
if you say you had a longsword and you're rolling for 2d6, you do
Mhm.
6 plus 1d6. So one of your dice for each
So
set
a
of
single
things,
of my dice is max, no matter what.
a single for each set of things. So say you had an
Oh.
attack plus a spell, one from each one of those things is maximum.
So that means
So one of each type
one of my
of dice
d8s,
Yes.
one of my d8s, and one of my d6s.
is max. So that's already 14
Okay,
damage
so
plus whatever you roll from the
four-
others.
so that means I still have 3 d6s and 1 d8. So 14, 19, 21, 27, 29 plus 4 is 33 points of damage.
You're the only one that's done damage to this thing.
And bonus action hide. Back.
It goes right through one of the faces in it
Nice.
and goes right straight through it. Doesn't even dissolve. It goes straight through it, splattering.
So I can so I can recover the bolt.
And it splatters
That's
all
a
over.
real nat 20.
And it
That's
splatters
all that matters.
all over the bones behind it. And that was how much damage?
33.
Jesus.
Rogues, man.
I know. I played as one.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Don't say what the name of said character was.
What was the name of the said character?
I'm not gonna say. Okay, so
This is the thing the dragon said.
next.
Oh, I get it. I think I know.
Haha.
I'm not gonna say anything though, but I get it.
You get it.
What is it?
Yeah, don't say
What
it.
is it?
I'll DM you separately.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna tell
it's his
anybody.
turn, and it's gonna take a pseudopod attack. God damn.
These are the dice I want to hit.
19 to hit. 19 to hit Agate.
Oh, what? Frick, what am I doing?
19 to hit.
Oh, I have 18.
That hits.
Yeah,
Where'd all my
where's the-
d6s go? What the hell? I put them somewhere. Oh, they're over there. Okay.
Is that it?
10. 17 damage.
Holy shit. Okay. That's 13, right? Out of 30?
So as it hits you just with the bludgeoning, and that hurts pretty bad. But at the same time, you can feel like your thoughts being invaded almost.
That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah.
That's weird. Okay, so. Wait. Okay. So. Then it is. How do I pronounce? Frundle's turn.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch myself, like in the chest area.
Yeah.
With my claw.
Yeah.
And then light my claw with fire.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and run at the thing and make my first attack against it with my fiery claw.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 1d6 plus 4, and then the DC to hit is it's plus 2 on it. Or wait, no, it adds. Never mind. Okay, plus 6. Okay, 14 to hit.
That just hits it.
All right. 1d6 plus 1. Okay, then 7 damage. And then 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, so as you hit it, you can see a lot of it just like lights and it kind of reels in pain from the fire. And it doesn't take extra damage, but it's gonna affect it somehow. And how much damage was the fire?
Don't
3.
mind me setting this here.
28. Okay. So,
And then I take my other claw.
Uh-huh.
And I attack it once more.
okay,
That's plus 6. 18 to hit.
that hits.
Alright. And I do 5 damage with that.
Okay. Total?
Yep.
Okay. So, at this point, you've knocked out a lot of it. And a lot of its goo is just kind of all over the place.
Oh yeah.
Goo. But yeah, and it seems like it's been affected in some way by the fire. Agate, it's your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna try again.
Go. Do it.
Okay, R1, D20. No, wait, plus 5. Whoops. Let me. Okay. R1, D20. Plus 5. Still 7. I got 7 both times.
Wait, did you roll a 2?
I rolled a 2 and then plus 5, yeah.
I really don't like that bot. Roll with just
I know,
like
I'm kinda-
a random number generator on Google or something.
Why don't use the
Literally search up
in Discord.
D&D dice
Use the
roll.
one in the Discord chat.
That's the one
I'm
she's been using,
It is.
and it rolls really bad. It hasn't rolled good at
Search
all.
up on the internet D&D dice roller. That's
Oh,
always
I just found one that goes between 1 15.
That hits.
Okay. Cool. So and I have Divine Smite. And okay, so how does this work? I have to do this?
And then take away a spell slot, and you're doing an extra 2d8 damage.
Frick, what? Hold on, what?
So I
Sorry,
believe you're
I-
doing 3d8 damage.
3d8? Okay.
With what
Sorry.
weapon do you have?
I have a longsword.
A long sword? Oh. Okay. I have to. So
It says
Divine
1d8
Smite
plus 3.
for a divine. Okay, so you're doing 3d8 plus 3 damage.
Okay. 3d8 plus 3. Oh, I forgot to put the R. Okay. 3d8. Sorry, I'm asking my dad for dice right now. He said it was fine. So sum is 15. Is 18. Sum is 18.
18 total.
So it's 2 plus 6 plus 7, and then plus 3 in that case. 18.
Okay. 18. This thing, you just put a nasty hit on it as you just slice through it, and this radiance kind of comes at past as you slice through the this giant slime being that has many faces, and you slash through one of them.
Oh boy.
It is looking close to death.
I have a
Siniac,
question.
yes.
Do dice come cheaper than $5? Because I found one for $5, but I feel like
No.
I was able to
Which
get
bolt?
30 dice for $5. Granted, they all are weighted, but like.
Yeah, they're cheap. The more you spend on it, the better. But if you buy them for really cheap, then they're weighted most of the time, and you never know if they're weighted on a good or a bad side unless you test them. So spending a good set of dice that won't be weighted is like $10.
Oh, because I don't know if my dad will let me get. I'm just getting the one I.
I can recommend you a set.
Here, I found a set is.
Well,
it's like
it
$5.
is
The one I
Siniac's
sent
turn.
chat. The one I sent chat, the second one
Okay.
is what I got.
Siniac,
Which bolt?
roll to hit. It is looking close to death. Do you even have spell slots?
I do. I have one more.
Okay.
13.
Nope.
Damn.
Just misses. Shank.
I pop out,
Oh, not again.
and I'm going to cast
What?
sleep.
No.
No,
You're gonna
I'm just gonna shoot
Look
it.
in the library.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Okay, so some of these.
Far right.
Okay, roll to hit.
Natural 20. Like, actually, that's crazy.
Wait.
I got, yeah. I'm not even like send you a picture because the thing is I'm rolling advantage on all of you. These rogues are
Okay,
busted.
well, it's dead. So
Wait, can I roll the damage? I need my moment.
feel free to roll the damage, but it only had 5 health. So as you kill it, and you shoot right through it, you can see as its whole body starts morphing, and you can see bodies and different things coming out of it, and like different beings, children to adults, the nuns you can even see, the child that was just killed, everything just coming out of it sporadically over and over again. They're all screaming, almost as if it's being burned. If you-
32.
and they're slowly they're kind of just going and going, and you can see as the last one kind of reaches upwards as its scream lets out and then falls, and then the goo kind of splash over the place, and you can also
Gross.
Oscar falls to the ground in the corner, and
I
from
want
its
to
body
receive a small bone.
from its body. Yes. Okay. So when you go up to it, and you actually see something in its body.
Ooh.
What
What is
type
it?
of thing? What does it look like?
Shape.
Uh,
Wow.
It's a shape, and it's a color.
it's a tarot card,
Oh.
and it says
What's that?
flames.
I'm sorry, did I hear the F word?
Yes.
Yes, flames.
Interesting.
And
take
you
that
can
picture.
actually smell ash coming from upstairs.
Oh crap! It's on fire.
Hell yeah.
They're burning the orphanage.
So there's the
I
tarot
knew
card with the
it.
Yeah.
there's a tarot card with flames.
I want to take a
I
single
want to
bone.
grab it.
So
I
you
want to
grab
grab
the tarot card, and you also grab the bone. As anybody gonna pick up Oscar in the corner? He's alive.
Yeah,
Sure.
grab him. I'll
He
grab
can
him.
walk himself.
Okay. So you guys make your way out, and as you come out and just kind of back away from the orphanage, you can see there's a fire at the top of the orphanage, where the rooms once were, and you have Oscar unconscious, and quickly you back away, and guards quickly storm the orphanage, and people start swarming it, trying to put out the fire.
Oh boy.
And the last orphan alive, Oscar, held in your hands.
Wait. How up in flames is this place?
Extremely.
Do we remember any outside?
What?
Thing that looked? Did we remember anything that looked valuable inside, or
No.
not really?
No.
Okay, then I don't.
But other than that, that's about it. So you have Oscar.
Can someone mind?
Cool.
Does someone mind explaining to me what a tarot card is?
It's a
Terry.
fortune
Fortune
card.
card.
It's just a fortune. Yeah.
Okay,
Like, you not
cool.
know. You go to like the lady and she's all like, "Okay, I have 3 cards. Choose one." She flips it over, or
And
whatever.
she tells you something from whatever you
Yep.
said. Anyways, I got a bounce. My daddy.
I'm gonna get more food.
Anyways, eat out. I'm out.
Oh, like out for the rest of the night?
I assume
She
so.
already left.
Oh. Well, when Emily comes back, we can resume. I'm gonna get some food real quick myself.
Also, where did Emily go?
She said she was gonna be gone for like 30 minutes. I think she went to go eat. You can add her to try and find out where she is. Okay, I'll be back. We're gonna take a break.
Same here.
Anyone still here?
Yes, I'm just watching you.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream.